right, guess who's back? Back again. It's Zom. Oh my god, they picked Megalovania. This is a fun chart. What's the schedule for the tournament?
That's just it. There isn't one. Hello, gamers. I'm Dancy here again. So I don't know why, but we do have some internet troubles, like kind of in and out. But hopefully it won't be too long. It just dropped a second ago.
Supposed to come back.
Lightning's supposed to be back soon. Apparently they said the line at Walmart was like ridiculously long.
Oh my god.
But as far as the schedule, memes aside, team mode is about to fire off here. We're gonna stream that here. I'm still here, even though I said I wouldn't be. But once teams gets rolling, should be most of it on this cabinet, so on this stream. Tomorrow, starting shortly after 10 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time, we will be firing off the SMX Wild Tournament. Probably going to be a lot of Zom on the mic, going to be a lot of Dante on the mic, going to be maybe some Cedia on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Maybe some other gamers come join us with some commentary. But
people will be rolling in and out. Just whenever they're available, they'll hop on the comms and.
Yeah, you guys can. I showed this on my stream the other night, but you guys are here at BITE. We'll show you what it's going to look like come tomorrow. Except the player 2 cam will be focused more on player 2. But this is what it's going to look like. And for commentary, you just have Zom here, all by himself. I'm over operating the computer literally to his right.
Yeah, we have the camera over here. I guess I should sit here.
We could do this. Watch this.
No.
Watch this. Boom.
Oh,
just for now.
Hey.
Yeah, just for now.
You can
get it in
stuff.
there. But we're gonna run with this. There's also some ads that we're supposed to play.
Oh god.
And I'm not playing them. I might play them tomorrow. That's.
We'll figure it out. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. That's just kind of how things.
Yeah, I literally packed my entire garage. except well, the car's outside. They wouldn't let me bring it in here for the stream. I asked.
Did you?
No, someone told me I should, and I was like, that's actually funny.
I mean, it could fit. We got enough room.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're hating. They need to be appreciating.
They should be appreciating. I am not appreciating these teams charts.
But teams are so fun.
Okay.
I don't know why this guy's just like slapping random buttons.
It's to keep it from failing.
Oh, right, yes.
They're showcasing the charts so all the teams can watch them, because I think some people who actually entered this don't have a whole lot of experience with SMX or team mode. So, and I think also, like, in case people are sight reading, since I think it is random draw who goes first.
Is this Hands tournament? that would be an interesting tournament.
Well, that's when we just do what we talked about the other night. I just extend the FSR sensors to be in a keyboard, and I just build a keyboard.
Slap him. You can make it out of anything at that point.
Yeah, just make a controller and easy.
It could be the opposite of the, like, when people do, like, what's that dance game? They made a
Dance Rush?
No, they made
Dance Rush is fun to play on.
They made Cadence of Hyrule out of it.
Oh, Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Crypt of the Necrodancer, yeah. They play that with like real DDR pads. They just do the opposite. Just play.
Right. See, what
DDR
the important part,
controller.
though, you realized about Cadence of Hyrule, which is the far superior game because it has the Zelda branding.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, so they're talking it over. They're basically fighting it out. I think there's a lot of drama happening. And by drama, I mean they're kind of laying it out like, all right, here's how we're doing it.
Do you know how this works? Like,
I have no clue. I mean, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Like, so here, fun story. Our friend Jelly Slosh, you know him, you love him. He's in charge of all this stuff. And Maester G is stepping in and doing a bunch of work. So shout outs to him. But his flight, Jelly Slosh was supposed to leave at 7 a.m. local time for him, and he got delayed to like 3 p.m. It was something.
No, it was actually like 7
It was 7 p.m., but he got changed
yeah.
to a different flight.
Yeah.
And massive problems.
It was absolute chaos. So he had to get a new flight so that he could make it in time for his own tournament.
Yeah. And then I left the house, and then my car broke down, so I had to get the other car.
This whole
We've already talked
tournament
about
is
that.
cursed.
Yeah, it's cursed. SMX is cursed. The machine's probably just going to fall over.
Exactly.
But please don't
Laura.
actually do that.
Exactly, Laura. 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's actually ridiculous. He showed us the screenshot of like the delay, and it was just like, how could they possibly just think this is okay? I wonder if he was taking Spirit. Oh, Spirit.
No,
won't do that
I don't think
shit.
he was on Spirit, but
because nobody should ever take Spirit. Don't do it. Don't put yourself at risk like that.
yo, Relkin, thanks. I'm glad I made it safely to Lamau. Just blow an engine on the way. Luckily, it was 15 minutes away from the house and not like 4 hours. Hey, look, it's lightning. All right, guys, I'm gonna bail out of here.
Lightning's
We're
back.
gonna
He's
get
got cables.
We're gonna get the cabs online.
Did you get my message about the fans?
I
No,
didn't see anything.
it's fine. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Dude, I have never seen a Walmart. Oh my fucking god.
Apparently, WalMarts are popping out here in Virginia. So,
Absolutely insane. We're gonna run through the coin door because
all right, we have Ethernet. This cab will be hooked up.
do we want to do the other ones too, or you guys want to do these later?
Keep them. That's value. You can do so much stuff with a twist tie.
I have to be really careful about them because my cats will eat them.
Here, just give them to me. Give 'em to me. We'll keep them here. We'll keep them nice and safe. All right, we are setting up the Wi-Fi, or the Ethernet, not Wi-Fi. We will have internet. You will be able to see the gamer tags for all of the teams. You will see who's on left, who's on right. It will be beautiful. More than 3 hours delay. You get 3x the ticket price. Oh man. Oh, word dropping the secret hints, the life hacks in here. Word, you got to give them step-by-step instructions. If the instructions are unclear, they may get various appendages caught in blenders. It's a common hazard. We all have seen it.
Settings.
All right, I think we're also... Oh, hold up.
Stab Maniacs.
Oh, shit. Jelly Slush and his teammate are here. Or at least a significant other. I assume she's his teammate. I'm not sure. I have no idea. You can't just say that it's a thing that you can do and then give absolutely no instructions or guidelines on how to achieve this thing. You're just going to drop this knowledge bomb on us and then have us guessing on how to achieve this maximization. All the videos I've seen say do it at the airport while you are waiting. You talk to customer service. Well, they're already here. It's too late for that. They might be able to still get it going. Who knows? Either way, TO is in the building. I think I haven't played Go 60 Go since like 2021. I definitely haven't upscored it since then. This is a painful chart on Wild. All right, but yeah, so I believe the way that the teams tournament works, don't hold me to this, but I believe what it is they They draw 4 songs, which they have already done, and they preview the 4 songs for all the teams, which they've already done. And then every team will play those 4 songs. I think. Now, once again, don't hold me to this, because I am not positive on the exact structure, but they may or may not get a warm-up song. But yeah, this way we don't have to worry about, drawing a bunch of songs, pick ban, all that stuff. Everybody gets the same set. And I think there should be multiple rounds. Whoever doesn't get eliminated on the first round, moving on to the second round. I don't know what the elimination structure is like, but I should probably figure this out before we actually start the tournament.
This is Step Maniacs.
Yes, I
Press
believe
play
we're
to
right now.
begin.
We are verifying that the internet is working. Is it working? All good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Nice. All right, I am going to figure out exactly how this tournament structure works, and then I will jump back on. Give me a second.
Okay, let's start this show. Select a difficulty mode. Settings. Step Maniacs. Press play to begin. How to play. Step on
All right, yeah. So there were 3 songs chosen, not 4. A 16 to 17, a 17 or a 18 to 19, and a 20 to 21 is random. So who knows if you're going to get all low ends, all high ends. But the songs that were chosen are "I Feel Sun," "Megalovania," and "Blow My Mind." I still don't know about the elimination structure because MCAT got pulled away. But we should be starting very soon. You can see one of the TOs up there talking to everybody. I still have not found Jelly Slosh. All right. So the first team up is one of the spiciest teams. We have start.gg/Red October 2023,
Let's play Step Maniacs.
which is the actual name
Select player
of
difficulty.
this team. It is Zephyr and Chesmix. Is BITE a fighting game thing, or what exactly is? Beast in the East is a tournament, a fighting game tournament mostly, but also I'd say it's actually about 50-50. You can see in the background a lot of the fighting game tabs, but the other half of the room is like all rhythm games, all dance games. So. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some very spicy teams.
Confirm the song.
Alright, so we're starting with a warm-up. Chess moment. Actually, so I believe we're having two teams run at the same time because we have two machines. We can do this. So the other team, I don't know who the other team is, but they're playing on the other cab. We don't have that one on stream though. But follow along on start.gg. Start.gg/ I don't know. It's if you do bang bracket, you should be able to see the find the link to the start.gg bracket. Yeah, it's start.gg/ the Beast in the East 6. There's so much stuff after that. You'll just have to look in Discord has it. Here, I'm just gonna put bang bracket. Bang. Oh, I'm not. Hold on. Where's the mouse? Bang bracket. The spin from Zephyr. Yeah, you get long combos in team mode. Alright, so that was their warm-up. Now they're moving on to the first song, which is I Feel Sun. Yes, I Feel Sun.
I feel sun. I feel sun. I feel sun. Wanna see you shining light. Can you see my eyes breaking through painful times, spreading wings right to fly, letting warmth in my life. Killing shadows with light.
Nice. Ooh, the gallops. Yeah, so gallops is one of those techniques that was very well explored in DDR Max 2 and basically never again. There aren't very many songs in Step Maniacs that use 16th gallops. There are quite a few that do the 12th, the triplet gallops. Boo gallops. Word feels strongly about gallops. Pretty good score. Yeah, so we have TOs watching both screens. You can only see one on the stream, but there are two. We got two cabs, and we have TOs watching those cabs to get the score. If players skip the score screen, we can't get it back because Team Modes is not recorded by the app. So we have to be very diligent about tracking our scores for this tournament. Very impressive that these, oh, I just jinxed it. They had a gold combo all the way through that one section. The Funny Bone Man. So close to that Quint Star, but it's a tough one. It's very tough in teams because it basically takes the like the lowest score, I suppose. If two players, have different timing, it'll take the later note. So it's not necessarily the worst note. Or like the worst of the timings, but it'll take the second one. So if one player steps early and the other one steps on time, then that's a perfect. I think the players didn't know which colors they were. Especially some of the earlier charts. And there's a reason this one is a 21. It has a lot of complex patterns that don't look like they're complex. Oh, the hands! These players do not want to get on their hands. But if you don't get down there, you're going to be missing a lot of notes. So now you can really see the true complexities that team charts can achieve. because this is a very well-versed team. Like, they have played many, many, many rounds of team together. They're both very well-versed in full. And they were still having quite some difficulty with that one. That is a tough chart. It's very reminiscent of the old Blow My Mind on Full. Blow My Mind on Full originally had mid-hold lifts, which have since been removed from the game as it was the only song to include such a feature. And it was deemed a little bit too confusing, so that chart was changed. But yeah, it was quite an interesting chart, and the teams chart is a very similar way. Most of the higher level teams charts, maybe not most, but I'd say about 50-50 of the higher level teams charts are split between they're difficult because they have a lot of notes that move very fast, and they're difficult because of that. Whatever was going on in Blow My Mind. McKeebler misses the OG full chart. It was quite it was definitely unique. I'll give it that. Alright, next up we have Team Meow Mix, which is MCAT and Hints. Yet another very high level team with two extremely well-versed players. So this is almost certainly a sight read of this chart, because this this chart is not available to the public yet. It is a BITE specific release, pre-release of the upcoming content drop. Alright, so moving from Candy Pop to the first of the songs of the set. As soon as they find it, it is I Feel Sun. Alright, they're pumping each other up.
I feel sun. I feel sun.
Jelly Slosh just arrived. Hopefully his arrival does not distract Team Meow Mix from performing their duties. Laura's here.
So full of pride. There's no need to be shy. I just wanna try to get heat inside. I am not the one to run away and hide. Wanna be uptight. Wanna see your shining light. I just wanna hold you, wanna feel your smile. Couldn't live without you, wanna make you mine.
There's those gallops. Yeah, besides the gallops, this chart is mostly straightforward. It has some pretty standard team stuff of like having the transitions, players mirroring each other's steps and then doing different stuff. How's it going, Jelly Slosh?
What's up? And that was I Feel the Sun, Team 17 by Meow Mix.
Tell us about your trip.
Oh my
'cause
goodness.
It sounds like the trip from hell.
So I was supposed to leave to drive to the airport at 3 in the morning, wake up at 2:30, 2 o'clock, and say, hey, your flight's been delayed from 5 in the morning to 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
So we had to get a new flight that got me here around 5 o'clock Eastern. Took an hour to get here. But we're here. Team tournament. Megalovania coming up.
Funny
from the
Skeleton
Undertale
Man.
series.
Are you guys hyped?
We are very hyped. We love this song very much. Fan favorite.
Oh, right, because the rules are that you're supposed to get to see the charts, before you
Well,
perform it.
for the
but-
first team playing, since going first is a disadvantage.
Right. But I guess you're watching it right now, so make sure you study up. I don't know what the order is when you guys are up, but
Right, and then a lot of other games are having their main tournaments as well too. So I think they take
Right.
priority over our side event.
side event. No, Teams is a main event, man. We almost didn't stream this. It was going to make people sad if they didn't get to see the Teams tournament, but we're up,
I
we're
was
running,
surprised.
we're going. So get hyped.
MCAT hits, maintaining a full combo through that transition there.
Oh, they're
Ooh,
hitting the
picking up some
mines. Got to look out for that.
Yeah, one of the challenges you face when you have a partner that's a lot taller than you is having to duck down so your partner behind you can see. We read around 275, 300 ourselves, so we can see the transitions. New chart 275.
Yeah, picking a good read speed is definitely it's a big part of Teams. Making sure you can see what's coming, but also be able to figure out the timings of the arrows.
Nice, full combo with a couple mine hits. 97.
97 002. 97K is pretty good. They definitely trended early towards the end of that song.
I'm going to take a headset up, make my rounds. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Jelly Slosh is hopping off.
What airline is it?
They took American Airlines, so who knows why they did that crazy ass delay. The shorter person is also responsible for like looking around the side of the person. Yeah, they different teams have different techniques. Some teams make sure to duck down, like whoever's in front, they duck down. Other teams, they just have two tall boys. So all right, Hints and MCAT trying to get their technique down for the chaos that is Blow My Mind. I think they're trying to figure out the exact starting position. Even after all that, still getting some misses. This is a very technically complex chart. The transitions don't look anything like your standard Teams transitions. A lot of teams will be kicking each other out of the way to transition from pad to pad. Oh, and here comes the hands. Now, here's the thing.
Never seen this chart in my life.
Oh, you want to study this chart. Because there's hands, there's lifts. I mean, in theory, you could do like down right with a single foot. All right, Ton can probably do that with a single foot, so he might not get down. You probably want to get down and slap those arrows. And make sure if you have any rings on, you don't have any rings. Okay, you got to make sure to take off the rings when you're doing hands, because otherwise you're gonna crack the panels. Even if you can't get all of the rolls, like there'll be like 4 notes in a roll, each hit counts as some points. So you want to get as many as you can if you can't get them all. What are you talking about, JJK? Like if they were just like laying on the pad, maybe.
Who's flying out of spirit? No, we flew American. It was still trash.
Here, put the headset on. Put the headset on.
I'm not used to a headset.
Well, you know, there's a first time for everything.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to play.
Everybody say hello to Laura.
Hi y'all.
Do you know when you guys are up?
Nope.
We're flying by the seat of our pants here at BITE.
I haven't even seen some of these charts. So
Be sure to study them because we got some chaos. 80K is the current record on Blow My Mind out of all the teams that have played it in the bracket.
Ton told me you played it with him.
What that is
Got like
likely.
a 60 something.
That is very likely. This chart is chaos. It is absolute chaos. Even you can study it for hours. You will not know what to do when you're on that pad. It is it's a little bit nonsense. Oh, what's up, Dano? How's it
I fully
going?
expect to fall off the pad.
Maniacs.
No,
Make a
we
Easy mode. Wild.
Oh God. Yeah, one of the pads is actually shifting because one of the feet raised up apparently. That's what happens when you're playing team. It is a hazardous sport.
Yeah. Especially if you play with 4 dogs.
Yes. And if you haven't taught them, hey, no pads. Can't be on the pads. The dogs will do what they want. And if they start jumping on those pads mid set, it's
They
all
just wanna
over.
dance too.
All right, I'm not sure. Wait, who just logged in on the left? We got Bedrock and Grains. Let me see if I can find this team. I cannot find this team. I have no idea who these people are.
That one?
Yes. Okay, yes. This is Ancient Rock.
Are we going from top to bottom?
No, we are not, because starjet.gg/Red October 2023 was the first team.
Okay.
And then it was Meow Mix.
Okay.
So I have no idea what order we're going in.
Okay.
But it looks like, are they really warming up on that 24? Oh man. I would not personally suggest warming up on a 2024. It doesn't matter how good you are at dance games. You do not want to exhaust yourself before you start playing the songs that you got to play. He's wearing, what the hell? Bedrock is playing in pants? This guy's a madman. Who plays in pants? This is a very good way of running out of energy before the match even starts. But some people, when they warm up hard.
Maybe they just want to get the blood flowing. They're not hitting every Nope, they just want to move across the pad.
Yeah, they just want to like prepare themselves. Once they, they'll pass this, and then they have to play like a 17 or something. So then they'll be like, oh man, this is easy. So they can really, get the timing down on it. Different people warm up in different ways. Man, this chart is crazy. None of the transitions look standard. They all look like they're just like random mid-pad stuff. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, oh my god. They're just dancing on each other's pads.
I would have already stepped on
Were those
someone's
24th runs? That's crazy. That's a crazy chart. But that's still a pretty good score. Yeah, I would be stepping all over people. This is why I didn't enter. Luckily, you guys are living. Are you living together? Or are you just like?
No, I live in Dallas.
You live in Dallas? Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's like quite the situation you got going there. But you've practiced plenty.
No.
No. Hey.
I've only practiced for like a week.
Well, I mean, you've played Step Maniacs, right? For like a little bit.
Week?
Just a week? Seriously?
Like if you look at my scores of the days I logged in, I counted like 7 or 8 days.
All right, it's gonna be some spicy teams. We're gonna have some really close matches here.
I just came out for a good time.
That's the way to do it. Nobody's here, so they can come out with a bunch of money. We're playing for fun. So you should be able to go from the wild bracket back out, and then there should somewhere on the Beast in the East like mega page. There should be a link to the teams bracket. Yeah, this chart is pretty slow, but it does have some interesting transitions. So you still got to be on the lookout for that. You also especially have to watch out that you're not stepping on the middle button. A lot of times players, this is a pretty often thing in teams charts where one player will just be like on the corner of the pad and they're like getting out of the way, and the other player like dances onto their pad. You have to make sure you're not stepping on like the center button or one of the other panels while you're doing that.
I've done that, and then I put all of my weight like in my toes, and then it lifts,
Right.
and then I dropped it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is that because does Ton play on medium sensitivity? What sensitivity?
Low.
Low? See, that's the thing. If he's on low, and you probably need it on like high or medium or something, you got to find a nice balance for the team so that you can hit with like good timing and not drop lifts. There probably aren't very many foot switches in teams charts, so I would probably suggest going to medium or high. But that's just one of those things that every team has to figure out for themselves,
I'm pretty sure we agreed on 350 BPM, but
At least
he
you've
says
got that down.
he says 275.
Yeah. You usually want it to be slower than you normally read.
We did that for like the ones we didn't know.
Right. But you're
Wait,
studying.
we don't know.
the-
We don't know a
You're
lot.
studying these. Look, you're watching it right now. You're studying it, right? So you know every transition before
I'm
it's
gonna fail
happen.
this test, but I love Undertale. So.
There you go. Don't we all? It's a
See,
classic.
and I lazy step these.
Well,
I just like move my foot.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that a lot of teams, some teams like use the bar to like support themselves, but then you have to know when to let go of the bar because like your teammate has got to go behind.
So I have
you.
to hold with one hand or else I won't let go.
Right.
And I'll miss the transition.
Yeah, I usually hold on to the bar for a little bit too long. But like if I try to do no bar for too long, I completely run out of energy like halfway through the song. I'm a skinny guy. I only got so much energy stored up in this body.
I
There's
don't
no
have
fat.
any energy.
There's no fat stores here. All right, it's we eat and then we immediately expend that energy, and then we gotta eat again.
Did you eat earlier?
I did. I had a. Have you seen the food truck? I don't know if it's a food truck. The food.
I
bar
just
or
walked
whatever.
in and came straight here.
You guys haven't eaten yet?
No.
Oh my god.
We'll eat later.
This is gonna go until like 10 p.m. or something. I'm gonna have a stern word with Ton.
We
You mean
eat
it's
at
not-
the airport, like at 1.
What time? 1 p.m. Or you're gonna eat? You're gonna eat at 1 p.m. That's lunch. It's already dinner time. It's like 6 p.m. I guess it's only like 5:30 in Houston time. So, yeah.
I have plenty of fat reserves to hold me through.
Glucogen called. All right. I didn't see their score, but I assume it was good.
I bet it was.
I bet it was.
I have no doubt.
No doubt. Oh yes, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I have my phone. All right. I think Zephyr wants to hop on comms.
Okay.
So go tell Ton to feed you.
No.
You guys need to eat something before you go on. You're gonna be starving. All right, now we got Zephyr hopping on. Hold on. Finally somebody's getting down and doing the hands.
Yeah, well, hi. Oh, I'm here, by the way. Hi, I'm Zephyr.
Zephyr's here.
I was the first victim in front of you, and me and Ches didn't even get to see the charts because he was over playing Pump, and I was over running this tournament.
Oh,
so,
no.
So that was completely blind for both of us. We just had to wing the whole thing. Yeah.
Why
it was
did
so
they
fun.
make you guys go first?
Because it was random. Nobody volunteered, and so we were the first random team to go up. It was so fun. I would not change it for anything. So yes, this is this chart is the best.
This chart is absolutely nuts.
I am having a blast watching everyone have different kinds of fun with it. Yeah.
No one is ever prepared for the hands. Imex says hi.
Hello, hello. So, hey, I've never been on comms with you. You've commed for me.
Are you sure?
You've commentated things I've
No,
done.
that's not true. We
No?
did. You were on.
What
when
was
we
I on?
did.
What did we do together? You commentated a thing I did.
No, you hopped on for a bit
What did I hop onto?
to tell them that you ate the bug.
Oh yeah. That I commentated my own
For-
thing where I prefaced being
prefaced
terrible at
the
Max
Max
428 because I
428.
never actually practiced it.
For the AGDQ
Yeah, I put a
run. Anybody who
donation
hasn't
incentive.
seen that AGDQ run, go check it out.
Not right now. Watch this tournament
I mean,
right
watch
now.
this
Yeah, this
tournament,
is way
but-
more fun.
Sometime in between this tournament, the next tournament, and the tournament after that, you've got plenty of time. Go check out the the AGDQ run because oh man, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
Commentated
Oh
by
yeah.
bottomed on.
Yeah, Ches and Bobby had a great, disconnected disco run.
It was
the
beautiful.
most viewed segment of all of Step Maniacs in the world.
Oh yes, it was Summer Games Done Quick. It was during the summer. That's true. Thank you, Word. Word was also commentating.
Do we know the name of this team coming up right here? It's Spencer and I can look this up.
Yes.
I have the power. I have the spreadsheet. You
I
have the
should be able to
spreadsheet,
figure
too.
it out. Spencer
Spencer and M.
and
Jameson.
M. Jameson. That is
So this
Thelma
is Thelma and Louise. Yeah.
Yes.
See, we're both on the spot.
We're on it. All right.
And we know Spencer is a beast at this game. I've never seen him play team, but I assume he's really, really good at team because he's, what, second on the wild leaderboard?
That's the thing, is that most of these teams, they tend to have one extremely high ranked player and then one like average ranked player.
That's like my team.
Exactly.
Did you name my team, by the way? Did you say it out loud?
I did say.
What's the name of my team?
Start.gg/RedOctober 2023. We said it several times while you guys were up there.
That was my idea.
But
Alright,
here
so-
we go. They're going to warm up before the.
At 13 to warm up. This bodes a little scary if this is the warm up.
This could be a bit sketchy.
400 read
Oh,
speed.
do not do 400. Do not do 400.
Not a pro move.
Do not
Can
do
we
that.
drop it down to like 300, 250?
Yeah, this should be like.
if you're new to team, like 200, honestly.
I wonder if they've ever played team together.
It
It looks like they don't even have their options saved. So. Oh my God! Please use like 200.
Well, are people logging in now? Because we do have internet on this machine.
We do have.
We were having
We
trouble
have
with
it
that
set
earlier.
up. A Step Revolution dev personally went out and got us Ethernet cables, like only an official.
Yeah, did you know Lightning was going to be here today? I found out.
I had no
he just
idea.
posted in like the Discord channel. Oh, by the
Lightning,
way, I'll be here.
J-Bean.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Step Revolution just shows up at our door like, hey,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
the update. See ya.
Let's get him to every. We'll see him. We're going to. Where are we? We're in Virginia. What's the city we're in? I can't remember.
Hampton.
Hampton. We're going to Hampton. We're going to Vegas. We're going to Baltimore. We're going to what's the next big one after Eclipse? I don't remember.
Oh boy, I see how this is gonna go.
A Step Revolution representative at every major tournament. I
That would be
demand it.
great. There wasn't one at CEO. I was sad.
There wasn't one at Storm. Yeah, there wasn't. Well, yeah, this is honestly they make it here because it's easy for a lot of them to get to. So
Yeah.
This is a very convenient East Coast tournament, and that's why a lot of
That's
really
why
great
they
East
call
Coast
it
players are
Beast
here.
in the East.
Yes, it is in fact the Beast in the East. It is the big boy. Obviously, Eclipse and others are trying to supplant it, but right now this is the big one.
This is gonna be chaos. I can already tell.
We've got right now
Oh,
what is it?
God.
42 people entering for the Prime tournament tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Let's see how they do on a 19 or 17 first. We got
17
I Feel
first.
Sun. It's a 17 and it's a very rated 17.
Oh
I would
boy.
argue even Blow My Mind is accurately rated at a 21. You just really have to.
It is a very techie chart. I would say it's a 22. I would compare it to what is that? Sweet World Wild.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's just one of those mind warping charts that
Yeah.
you don't want to have to. I did. It's a punishment chart. Like you don't want to play it, but you have so much fun when you're having it happen to you.
You definitely
Yeah.
don't want to
You
sight
wanna
read
talk
it.
about it later.
Why did you go first
Because
without seeing the
They
charts?
pulled our name out of the hat, and we just had to go.
You
Chez is all confident because you said that he's really good and not as good
He-
player.
he is
He's
very
the really good player of us, and he's just like, yo, we can sight read all the charts. It's fine. I'll be over a pump if we have to go early. If I don't get to see the charts, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, Zephyr.
I think-
and like Chez, I think you're being a little
Optimistic.
You're a little optimistic. We've got some great players here. I don't think we're necessarily gonna beat 3 teams because there's 11 teams. We're cutting to 8.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Yeah, we're cutting to 8 and then we're cutting to 4. So we're doing this all over again to 4 with a harder set of charts after this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And gosh, if we had it on the layover, we could like do stuff like bring up the tournament brackets and stuff. But I don't think that's set up right now. I don't know if we're gonna have that tomorrow. No guarantees. We're gonna have it for in October.
We're flying by the seat of our pants here.
We just threw this stream up. Like Jelly Slosh could like come over here and tell us everything if he wanted to. Hey, what kind of layouts do we have tomorrow? Are we gonna be able to bring up brackets and stuff? Are we gonna be able to bring up brackets and stuff on the layover?
Like on the screen?
Oh, okay, we don't know.
No, Dante was doing the.
Dante was doing all that? Okay,
Yeah.
see, the stream team is not here. We're the B team.
I'm the stream team. What are you
You're a
talking about?
commentator. You're just the talent.
Oh, no, I can click buttons.
You cannot click buttons. You are talent and talent alone.
I could if I needed to.
Yes, you can change a
Luckily-
scene.
Luckily, we are going to have basically no scene transitions for this entire tournament.
That's good. I'm
Is it-
terrible at transitions.
I feel sorry.
As is shown by this. All right, well, they got 88.
That's actually a really good score. Like,
Yeah, they
look
did
at that
fine.
timing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, see, all you got to do is, all Spencer's got to do is say, yo, you just step early. All you do is step extremely early. I'll hit them all on time.
Exactly.
Because the way the
that is an
judgment windows work.
actual technique.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it with better players. I'm like, I'm just going to play this chart early. You step on time.
Hope about this song, huh? They don't great accept the transitions. Word, you are giving me an aneurysm. What the hell was that sentence?
I think he was trying to say they did great, except the transitions.
They
doing
doing
great.
great. Yes, okay. That makes a lot more sentence. Since that
Makes
sentence
a lot more sentence.
It
yes.
does make a lot more sentence.
All right, hey, this song. I know this song. We
The-
have a history with this song.
The
I had
meme
to
song.
practice it a lot for a thing we did together.
Was
you
it
remember?
full or teams?
I played it on pole. I played the it was my cooldown song in the middle.
I'm
honestly,
so glad that this was not copyrighted, so that we were able to play it.
it's because it's the chime mix. That's
Oh,
why.
really?
That's why it was allowed on
Does
YouTube.
does Monster Cat just not do?
They don't
like
let us most of their stuff. That's why we couldn't do Crab Rave. That's why we couldn't do.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a bunch
But
of
this
big ones.
is
we
this
couldn't
not
do.
by?
I wanted to do Business Wars. We couldn't do Business Wars.
But Chime is under Monster Cat.
Are they?
isn't
But
it?
this one's like a special deal. I don't know the details.
I have no idea.
You know what?
This
Maybe
was
we
one
could
of the
get-
first.
maybe we
This
could get
was like
Lightning
way
on-
before. I think this was before the other Monster Cat deal.
Hang on, let me see if I can give Lightning a headset. Just
Oh,
track him down.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, I've
go
been trying to
find
talk-
him. Go.
Hang on. Let me see if I can see him. I don't
He's
think he's in the
somewhere
area.
around here. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
Go
not a-
find
I
him.
should- Okay, I will go find
Oh,
Lightning.
actually, no. I think he said he'll be right back. They probably need to eat because they spent like 2 hours at Walmart getting Ethernet cables.
Oh man, they should have gotten us groceries. Could you imagine?
They should have gotten
Yeah.
us fans.
Yeah,
because
oh,
we have no fans.
Fans would be amazing. Yes.
We might actually. Do you know if the Walmart is 24
Yeah,
hours?
yeah.
Because we might.
Hey,
you and I might
crowdsource.
actually.
Hey, chat. Can you look up if the Walmart in Hampton,
No, we don't need
Virginia
to.
is
Chat,
open to-
what you need to do is the matcherino. If you like these players, if you like seeing them perform, and you want to raise the hype and have everybody truly perform their best, type in chat, bang matcherino. No, just type, bang. No.
Exclamation mark Matcherino.
I'm sorry, I'm a programmer. Exclamation mark is bang for me.
Right.
You can contribute to the prize pool so that these players who are currently on screen, if they do really, really well, they can get more money for their efforts. Please donate. It will help everybody out.
All right, let's see them get their minds blown. I'm ready for it.
This prize pool helps fund people like me and Zephyr to fly all the way out here and do commentary for you. It's not really. I'm not getting paid.
Yeah, I'm not.
But-
I paid a lot of money to be
nobody's
here.
getting paid.
I mean, I
think-
paid a lot of money on my plane ticket, and then we're paying money for our hotel. Like,
yeah, we're
the
pay-
actual like.
we were paying.
I
I
think
think I got my ticket comped.
my
yeah.
badge was
The
comped.
badge was comped.
But my
and that
entry
is
to
good
the
enough.
team tournament, I did pay for. But
Oh, is that a
yeah.
separate?
It just worked out. It was not worth like asking
Okay,
them to
yeah.
comp it because it's like I had to set it up for me and Ches and.
Oh my
you know,
god!
I felt it was an advertising fee for start.gg/Red October 2023. For anybody who's a top level player, come. There's a $7,500 prize pool. It's just a little
She
something.
doesn't know about the
Oh
whole.
no!
Yeah, you got to put your foot back on it. She didn't know you got to put your foot back on it.
Oh.
I mean, that's one of those things. It's different in DDR, and in Pump, it's the same as SMX, right? Where you get Like if you miss the first part,
Right, you can put it back down and keep getting
get
points.
more points,
But
yeah.
she's playing DDR style.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I don't know if they were gonna pass this one either way. This chart is absolutely insane.
oh wait, we got told by chat when they closed. Walmart closes at 11. There we go.
Oh, we actually did crowdsource the closing of Walmart.
All right, I have to go like help run this tournament. We're about to come to the end of this.
And if you happen to see lightning, tell them.
Yeah, tell them to come out. All right. I'm gonna turn this mic down.
They
Remember,
still
you gotta
did-
EQ it for the next person.
I got it. Sorry, I turned you down too early. All right, she's going. All right, we're gonna have a word with production. They're dropping the ball here. No, yes, thank you guys for looking up Walmart for us. And yeah, the holds on that song, it is easy to just completely lose your place. They did do very, very nice timing. They had very nice timing
Start
for
the
the notes
show.
that they hit.
Select your difficulty.
All right, next up is Jelly Slosh and Laura. I have to look up what her username is. She goes by Oral. Arual? A-R-U-A-L. They had 69. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's so nice. There you go. You see it on screen. Arual. Arual. But this is Team Dino Nuggets. The previous team was... He's got the Dino Nuggets. Very nice. Oh, man. Team Red October... Star.gg/Red October 2023. They were going to be called the Pink Fuzzy Bunnies because Zephyr has a Pink Fuzzy Bunny. But she forgot to bring it. Oh my god, they're starting on Shiawase. No. Con, put it on medium or high. She needs it for the holds. There are no foot switches. They got props. Oh yeah. Oh, the transitions, they're getting them. Yeah, so a rule, as we might have heard early on comms, she just started playing Step Maniacs. She has about, I want to say 7 days worth of play, and has not practiced teams very much at all. I mean, you kind of get, but she has just about as much teams practice as, like, proportionally, as most players probably do. Oh, they must know this song. They got that speed up perfectly. I mean, obviously, Jelly Slosh knows it. Yeah, this team is lit. Look at that, a 93K. That's a good score. That's what I'm talking about. So we're starting off with I Feel Sun. What is he doing? He's putting it back to low.
I feel sun. I feel sun. Wanna see you shining on. Can you see my eyes?
Yeah, this is a good chart to no bar for the majority of the time. It doesn't have too much like crazy movement. It doesn't have too much fast stuff. A rule's gotta always look at her feet to ensure that she's correctly on the panels. That's definitely one of those things that you gotta be concerned with in teams. Oh my gosh, that transition though. Nice, that's a pretty good score. Yeah, so this is something that you'll see in a lot of teams. Even very high-level teams will likely get some misses just because if either player misses a note, it counts as a miss for both teammates, right? And it's very, very easy to miss a note when there's a human being in the way of where you're trying to move your body. I love the way that this chart is mirrored for the players. You can really like see them like moving their bodies in different ways. Even though it has the same rhythms and the same like physicality, I guess. Yeah, most teams hit at least a few of these mines. Yeah, they're repping the Houston Dance Games crew. We have such high-level talent as Steve Snowman and Gloomy, Jelly Slosh, of course, who you see on screen, and me, Zomp. There are also other players that come to the tournaments but aren't particularly active on the Discord or the leaderboards. They have high-level talent and Zomp. Exactly. Thank you, Word. That is exactly what I meant. Oh, boy. All right, now let's see if these guys can handle Blow My Mind. Yes, that is the correct answer. They're swapping it to high sensitivity because there are hands and you gotta slap them. These are very difficult to cheese. Ooh, blow that mind. Those transitions, though. Yeah, none of these transitions are standard. It also has like some crazy crossovers. So like you just have to be like a crossover king or queen in addition to all the Yeah, it's funny, nobody has tried to cheat that like there's that one part where it's just like an empty space and then the players are supposed to be on the opposite pad. So in theory, a team could just be like, you know what? I am not doing the transition. At this point in the song, we are going to swap colors. No team has tried that. I believe that would be valid. I don't know the official like rules of the tournament. that it may seem like they missed a lot of notes, but they did a really good job. That very nice, very very nice. What's world record on this chart? That is a good question. The highest score right now, at least out of the players that have played it, I think it's like an 83K or something. I think they should be required to make an attempt. I mean, they probably should be, but I don't know if it's in the rules. That's the question, right? Is, you know, can people take advantage of the rules? Is that something that we want to allow? I think it's early enough in the like in the life cycle of a full tournament. A teams tournament. This is like probably one of the, I'd say this is like the second teams tournament that may have ever been run. It's unlikely that anybody has, you know, developed much of a meta in terms of cheese strats. But if it starts happening, then the discussion can happen. I would actually really like to see a team try, you know, cheesing something like Blow My Mind. I think it would be very interesting. It would open up a discussion at the very least.
Let's begin. Select the difficulty mode. Wild. Team mode selected.
Yeah, it's I would not suggest a single player attempting a team's chart, Senpai, because remember, every single note has to be hit by both players. If there's two notes that occur at the same timing, if you hit one of the notes but not the other, it counts the whole thing as a miss. Apparently JJK is cleared. Is that Big Blue Bouncy Ball or Bye Bye Baby Balloon? Big Blue Bouncy Ball, okay. That's honestly pretty crazy. I don't exactly remember the team's chart, but if it's anything like the full chart, then that's pretty
selection.
crazy.
Player 1 ready. With this song, you can do no wrong.
All right, so they're warming up on Clickbait, an one of our earlier Searle charts.
Begin.
Anybody who hasn't seen, we're getting a new Surreal, however it's pronounced. We're getting another Searle chart in the next update. It's coming. We actually have it here at BITE, so somebody might warm up on it at some point, so get hyped for that.
200 combo. 300 combo. 400 combo. 500 combo. 600
Is this
combo.
qualifiers or first round? This is a warm-up. This is the first round of the tournament.
700 combo.
Right now, the players are just warming up on one of the, whatever chart they
800
choose.
combo.
A 98. Wow, what a great score. Yeah, I don't think there are qualifiers. I think it's just if you signed up, congratulations, here you are. And it doesn't. Seeding doesn't really matter anyway because all of the teams play every chart. There's no selection; it's just random.
Select the
So.
next song.
Oh, right. Okay, so Senpai asked, what's the format for team? So the way that it works is there are, I believe there are 11 teams signed up right now. This is currently the team for Paranoia Boy and Shinobi, which is their team name is Shinoboy. Fantastic team name. But yeah, there are 11 teams signed up for the tournament. At the beginning, before the round started, we rolled 4 songs. No, 3 songs.
Confirm
3
the song.
songs, I Feel Sun,
Ready. I'm digging this
Megalovania,
selection.
and Blow My Mind. And all 11 teams play
Get ready.
all 3 of those charts.
Action.
And the bottom 3 teams will be eliminated. The other 8 will go on to round 2, where we'll increase the difficulties and do it again. Roll 3 more songs. Every team will play them. Eliminate the bottom 4, I believe, and then it'll be the top 4, and the top 4 teams will be decided from that.
200 combo. 300 combo. 400 combo.
And they are nailing those transitions.
500 combo. 600
They're getting the gallops too. That transition caught them a little bit off guard, but they're still clearly going to get a fantastic score. Wow, almost a 5-star. Holy crap. The tech to being accurate on teams is to have the less
It's a
accurate
new record.
play a little early if possible. Have the more accurate player play straight on. That's what me and my wife do. Yep, that is the tech.
Reselect music.
Alright, Megalovania.
Confirm your selection. Options. Player 1, ready. All right.
Yeah, we'll be 7 because there's no chance that.
Ready? Begin.
The thing to look out on this chart is the mines. Do the players hit any
100
mines?
combo.
「
200 combo. 300 combo.
Yeah, this is where the play early tech starts to break down.
500
Because if one player is used to playing early for everything, then when they have the sections where they have their own notes,
600 combo. 700 combo. 800 combo.
800 combo. Look at him go.
900 combo.
This team is crazy.
1000 combo.
I guess that's their thing. 1,000 combo.
1100 combo.
1,100.
1200 combo.
1,200
Perfect
combo.
combo.
A full ass combo. Very nice.
4-star.
So the tech where one player plays early and the more accurate player plays on time, that's where it breaks down when they have.
It's the when someone plays late that you ruin.
Right, yeah. If you've got notes all for yourself, then now you're playing way off.
Hey, but sight reading, blow your mind.
That is chaos. It's chaos for everybody.
Hey, I was
Select another.
That is an achievement in itself. Just passing blow your mind is it's a toughie. Put the headphones on.
Selected.
last time I got kicked
Options.
off.
No, they gotta hear what you're saying. That was just Zephyr. Sometimes she's gotta
Player 1.
she's gotta hog the
ready.
spotlight.
Now we're stepping with intensity. Are you ready? Go for it.
Oh
What?
no! Did the stream go down?
I don't know.
Does
I'm
it
not
say?
good at this.
Look at it should say dropped frames. Have we dropped any
It says
frames?
0.
We haven't dropped any frames. Word.
It says live.
It says we're live. Can somebody else confirm that we're live? Oh, did they know to get down?
100 combo.
Did they know to get down?
Of course they do.
Oh, they know.
They're
This
pros.
team knows.
They're
They're
pros.
still missing a bunch of the notes though.
They full comboed.
It's so hard. It is so hard to get all of these. Okay.
It's back.
All right. I'm gonna blame Word. Maybe it was
200
Word's
combo.
internet.
Yeah.
No, we're chugging away. We're doing
They're
it
gonna
live.
get the best at blowing my mind.
They might have. They're definitely gonna get the record for this tournament. Yeah, 85K is, I believe. Thank you, Jakers.
It's a
Jakers
new top
confirmed we did not drop the stream. 23 misses. That hand section is a killer.
I couldn't see it at all.
It's just so hard to read. Like figuring out which ones you're supposed to like leave your feet on and then slap with your hands. Iowa internet. But yeah, do let us know if we ever go down because we are running off a router that has at least 3, if not 5 machines connected to it. It's a little bit of chaos. That was what
What's an event without chaos?
we're flying by the seat of our pants here. We are just going. All right, so that was Team Shinoboy. So everybody give it up for them. They did fantastic, getting great
did.
scores.
Fantastic, baby.
So now we got to figure out who's up next.
For top four, we can do that.
I would say let's do it.
Who do you want to grab first?
Mostly because I'm near the top.
Okay.
And then if they're not available, they're not. Wait, Lemming is here?
This one.
Oh yeah. So it'll just be
All right, I think we're figuring out what team is up next.
well, you. Yeah. You're the next one up.
We're up again.
What?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
We're going in reverse order of seed.
Oh, are we already on the second round?
Yeah. We're just gonna instead of doing it.
You got to tell me who got eliminated.
Huh? Oh, who got eliminated?
Go to sorted in the last three.
Yeah. Lemmings on the run, Wedgie Pickers, and Thelma and Louise.
All right, Thelma and Louise, Lemmings on the Run, and Veggie Pickers?
Wedgie.
Wedgie Pickers. Oh,
Veggie. Who would pick veggies?
I don't know. Your
Farmers?
name is Wedgie Pickers. How is that better? Maybe they have like a vegetable garden or something. I don't know. They could be farmers. Yeah, so I guess,
I
half
guess I
the
have to
teams
go play.
half the teams must have been playing on the other cab, so we didn't get to see them. But we're on the second round.
They do exist.
Dino Nuggets is up for their second round. Give me that headset. Good luck. Everybody wish them good luck. All right, so Lemmings on the Run, Thelma and Louise, and Wedgie Pickers have been eliminated. We are down to Kingdom Farts, Start.gg/Red October 2023, Ancient Rock, XDBT, Meow
Please
Mix,
enter your name.
Shinoboy, and the Dino Nuggets. Oh, and Team KDPN.
So, you ready to become a stat maniac?
1, 2, 3,
Select
5,
difficulty.
6, 7, 8. Let's go, Kingdom Farts. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen the team chart for this one.
We started off slow, now we're doing it right. The way my body reacts when you're giving me feels.
I tend to always play this song at 1.1x. Just like, it just sounds better. It also helps my timing because, damn, it's really slow. What are they doing? Is this their warm-up? Oh, this must be one of the songs. Okay, so they see, that's right. The first teams to play, they always preview the chart before they play. The 3 charts that they have to play, they preview the charts and then they play them.
We started off slow, now we're doing it right.
because there may be things like this. You can see Jelly Slosh and a rule figuring out talking about their strategy, because you have to transition across the pads. Sometimes you have to duck down so that the person behind you can see what they're doing. Sometimes there's hands. So it's always good to figure out like what technique you want to have when you're approaching the charts. That's why every team before they play, they get to preview the 3 charts that have been selected for that round. And then after they preview the charts, then they warm up for 1 song, and then they play the 3 songs of the set. So our first song is High on Your Love, second is Dam Dari Dam. Ooh. Does this one have off-pad transitions? And the third song that we have for the set is Move It, Groove It, a Kyle Ward classic.
Moving, oh yeah, moving, lace up your shoes, moving, 1, 2, here we go. Everybody gets a chance to just dance, move back and forth, throw up your hands. It's time to rock to a move or two. The whole world wants to see what you can do. Hey, music so and lose control. We want to see you put on the show. How many combos?
This seems pretty easy for a 22 so far.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
What the hell?
Everybody moving and grooving just
Okay,
like
that's where it's coming from.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that.
That part.
Feel the heat, get about your seat and feel the beat. Can't stop, won't stop, let's jam tonight. It's Sam I Am that is on the mic. Do your routine with all your might. Never give up till you get it right. Left, right, up, down, and front to back. All the dancing experts where you at. No doubt we can work it out and not settle. We have to take this to the top level. Twist and turn so much.
Where are they be?
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that.
You're gonna have to give me more context for this question.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that.
We are past the first round. We are currently in the second round. Oh, what the location? Yes. Beast in the East occurs at a convention center in Hampton, Virginia. Of course, this team, Team Dino Nuggets, repping the Houston Dance Games crew. Shout outs to Houston. right, they're getting their warm-up song in. Oh, I just really like the breakdown section. Cool. Cool, I know Schmeichel, the EU guy of the team, is at Gamescom with Two-Step Maniacs. Yeah, I think that Gamescom is happening right now, which is actually kind of unfortunate because I would have liked to go to Gamescom, but I definitely was not going to go to Gamescom instead of this tournament. But of course, that's all the way over in Cologne. Sirens. Just got his So Deep vinyl signed by Perfect Sphere. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely saw that Ian Van Dahl, or however you pronounce his name, the producer who is Perfect Sphere.
Select your difficulty.
He was there, and he played his own song on Step Maniacs. So, good stuff, all very fun. Alright, so starting with High on Your Love, this is the first song of this round. Jelly Slosh having to get way down so he's not blocking the screen for a rule. Right when she says hi, that's when Jelly Slosh has to get low. I would have suggested the players swap positions for this one, but it's much funnier this way. The spin! He did it. Spin achieved in tournament. Spin to win. Oh, really? Bot Awesome says they have a personal Step Maniacs from Derschmill in their gaming museum. 1972 till now. SMX is the most played thing. Nice. Here's the this is why you have to have the entire play area completely cleared out while you're playing teams, because you never know when a team member has to run behind the pad to make room for their teammate. Word likes this team. But remember, there's probably like 5 or 6 teams that haven't been on stream just because we've got the 2 cabs. So your favorite team may have not even shown up yet. No, but these guys definitely have some pretty good synergy. Teams look sick. Oh yeah, teams is super fun. It's very enjoyable. You just have to find somebody else that you've got a good, connection with. You don't want to be stepping on each other's toes. And and you just have to be well versed in doubles in general. 1, 2, here we go!
Everybody, here's a chance to just dance. Move back and forth, throw up your hands. It's time to rock, do a move or two. The whole world wants to see what you can do. Hey, use your soul and lose control. We want to see you put on the show. How many combos do you know? Now move your toes when the arrows go. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Everybody moving and grooving.
Yep, that's the tough part of this chart. From what I saw from the preview, it seems to be the only particularly difficult tech in this chart. I personally would re-rate this one. I don't know if I would consider this a 22. But every player or every team is playing the same charts. So regardless of what its true rating would be, every team gets the same number of points on it. So.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that.
Since this was one of the earlier songs in the game, it could just have been a very early chart. And especially the early teams charts, they were very difficult to rate because many players don't play teams, so it's hard to know, what you're rating a chart against.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. 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 Just like that. Just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving.
How'd you guys like those charts?
Those are all sight reads for me. So
Well, you got the little preview beforehand, right? So
yeah, they weren't as bad as Blow My Mind.
yes,
I gotta
yes.
say.
The 22, I would say, was significantly easier than the 21.
And the last song, a lot of transition, but
Right.
straightforward. Nothing too gimmicky in here.
Not to give me a nice, easy chart. But we'll see how you guys stack up against the other
Oh,
players.
there's no way. If I thought that those were okay, then they're gonna ace those.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Most teams have a player who's really high on the leaderboards, and then one player that is about average on leaderboards. So
It's just fun.
it's just we're all playing for fun here.
You are
For
No.
me, it's a lot of
only
fun.
limit.
It's nice getting like a good coordination
Get
going,
ready.
figuring out,
Yeah, and
Action.
like when you can like predict the transitions,
Yeah.
and you're like, even if you haven't had the song,
yeah.
just like seeing.
You're like, I
You're like, I
feel
feel-
like it's coming.
Yeah, and then when it doesn't, you're like, whoa, and then and then one comes out of nowhere.
Yes, sometimes they're just like suddenly like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be over there. Oh god.
There's a couple of songs, a team that we practice,
100
and it
combo.
says like left and right in the song, like lyrics, and you're
Right.
actually stepping those arrows.
Right,
And
yeah.
I think it's like funny. And then like UFO, you're like double jumping on UFO, and I really like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun. There's some stuff in teams that you just don't get it in any other mode, so. Okay, who's this team? Yep. You're right at you, Piggy. This is Kingdom Farts with Kev A. Ross and Devious.
What I really like about SMX is that.
There you go.
100
Okay,
combo.
sorry, I'm
You're
not
good.
used to commentating.
No, you're
ever.
good. That was my bad.
What I really like about it is that I can play for a long time and like not feel sick from it. When I
Right.
play like pump and stuff, I'm done after like one set.
Yeah, I feel like Pump really requires you to like move. Like you have to like do like all kinds of crazy crossovers and stuff.
combo.
And there's plenty of crossovers in Step Maniacs, but you don't have to like twist your body quite as much.
I don't know if it's because Ton or the game itself, but I
Seem
can
to be
play it for a
natural
couple
at
hours.
Right, yeah.
Versus like pump, I'm like,
Select
I
another.
can only play it for some time.
Right, yeah.
Like I need a bigger break in between. I need people
Yeah.
to go
Right,
after
yeah.
me so I can play again.
Right, yeah. I think like the easier charts, like the ones that are like less energy, like there's very little movement in Step Maniacs where you're not doing any crossovers, you're just kind of like moving. Whereas like even the easiest stuff in Pump, like you gotta like
Move your whole body.
yeah, you gotta like twist
twist.
back and forth. Just because like just the way the pad is set up, like you have to get the corners. You gotta go from
My
corner
favorite
to corner.
SMX track is
Are you ready?
Siawase.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Go.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
You're like that, I don't know what I would call it, like indie core.
Probably.
It's got a very unique feel to it.
I love things that are like predictable and repeat
100
themselves.
combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's that, there's like another song that I would consider indie core. How do you feel about Mahuggies? Have you played that one?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta play Mahuggies.
Maybe.
I think it's one of the ones that's probably going to get hidden by the, there's like an all songs
Oh.
filter.
So there's like too many songs now.
Yeah, there's like over 400 songs in the game
Wow.
now, so
That makes a lot of sense why I'm like sight reading a lot of these
yeah,
charts.
there's way too many songs. So at some point they're going to like start hiding some of the less played songs. So, oh, Bot Awesome likes Nothing Else Matters. That's a fun one. That one goes pretty fast. What's up, Del Amori?
Delamari 101. Delamari.
Delamari.
200
We're asking everybody what their favorite song in Step Maniacs is.
I like Crab Rave.
Crab Rave is a good one.
Um,
Wow. Word says Mahuggi's bottom
Sweet.
5 songs. Wow. Made in China.
Select
Rude.
next track.
Rude.
I
I
don't-
like both of those songs.
I don't like I can't remember what it's called, like Sousa or it has a duck.
Shusha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the duck. I don't like
Yeah.
that one.
You don't
No.
like that? It's a Kyle Ward original track.
No.
How can
I
you be
like-
hating on Kyle Ward?
Okay. Well, I didn't say that. Then I retract my
User
statement.
selected.
But
No,
I
it's
like
fine.
the lighting.
Everybody's got different tastes. You
I
know?
like the lighting on the pad. That's really
Alright.
cool.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
like
for
the
the
duck
full count.
movement. It's really fun. You know?
But I guess I mainly don't like songs because I'm just bad at them.
Yeah.
Not because they're actually
Yeah,
bad songs.
Shusha is definitely a hard one. It was like, I think it's an 11 in ITG, and that's when like 11s were like hard.
I also don't like Ladybugs, but that's just because I suck at it.
But lady, but like the wild chart, it's only
Yeah,
a 19.
It's a women's qualifier, and I'm trying women's for the first time. I'm competing for the first time in women's.
Well, you're competing right
Well,
now.
this is like my first time competing.
Ever
I
in
guess,
tournament?
yeah,
Well,
in ever
congratulations.
in a tournament, yeah.
All right, everybody better be cheering on a rule.
It's just my name
excellent.
backwards. I'm not creative.
Oh, that's why it's so hard to pronounce because it's not a real word. I'm like, is it supposed to be like oral?
I
like
say it
aura?
like that. I say like RUL or something.
RUL? Okay. Okay.
It's just my name backwards.
Yeah, I got it.
I haven't been given
makes
a gamer tag that I'm in love with yet.
Right. You gotta feel it out.
Yeah. You know.
This smells
One
good.
day, one will get matched with me,
Right.
and it'll stick with me forever.
Yeah, I think I was Cheese Man for the longest time because in like elementary school I had the nickname Cheese.
All I could think of is those books that I read Wimpy Kid.
The Stinky Cheese Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at some point in high school, I'm like, I'm gonna make a different thing. I'm gonna be zombie, and I started like drawing out like a logo, but I ran out of room to fit like the B, and I was like, well, shit, I'll just be zom. That's good enough. Yeah, now everybody's got the deep lore.
I just need one to come to me, maybe one day.
Ready. Kyle Ward's gonna
You
get
just
in
gotta
the
feel
groove.
it. You'll feel something that calls to you. And
Are you
then
ready?
that'll be you.
Yeah, lace up your shoes. Moving. 1, 2, here we go. Everybody gets a chance to just dance. Move back and
All right, so Team Kingdom Farts.
I'm giving it my all for this
I mean, you
team.
guys are doing great. You already made it past the first round, so
I
that's
probably
more.
won't make it past the second.
Well, I mean, that's more than several other teams can say. So, congratulations. I mean, most people when they go to their first tournament, they just get eliminated in the first round, 0-2. You know, it happens. It's just like part of the experience. You got to see who you're stacked up against. And also, it's like learning how to like pick. Like it's not relevant in teams where they just give you the charts, but like figuring out what songs to pick and counter pick against other players.
Oh, that's the hard part. Like in
it's
actual
very
like
difficult.
protective veto.
Yeah, yeah.
At least it's when you're given a jaw and I'm like, okay, you're gonna play.
Yeah, this
Good
one's
luck.
just like, yeah, just play the songs.
But what I like about teams is it's more fun than competition, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun just like being around all these people who love dance games, just like talking to people about your experiences and stuff, and just hanging out.
You are literally team building.
Exact team building.
They should just make all corporate offices play dance games.
I would love that. I am for that. I'm gonna start a petition. All right, so everybody give it up for Team Kingdom Farts. 81K, not bad score, not a
I
bad
don't even
score
know
at all.
what we got on that one.
I think you guys got like a 90K. I want to
Okay.
say. I can't remember though.
I don't feel like we did.
Drew Wordis.
Okay, here are the
That's
scores
his
for the
name
songs
is
that were
also,
just played.
or his username is also just his name backwards.
That makes sense now.
Farts.
I'm glad we think alike.
I mean, you know, you just gotta find something that calls to you, and that could just be your name backwards.
Yeah, except it's always taken.
Some people, like Zephyr and Cydia, you take a username and you transition, and that's your new name. That's the other way of doing it. You can take your name and you can make it your username, or you can take your username and make it your name.
Actual name? Yeah.
Is this like a Canada treat? Why is it a
Yeah,
maple leaf?
it's from Canada.
It's not a weed gummy, is it?
No,
Okay.
we don't do drugs, guys. It's just maple syrup.
Word was taken? How?
Let's
AOL
play Step
Instant
Maniacs.
Messenger? Wow. And if you do share them, I'm not fortunate enough for that.
Team mode selected.
All Canadians do drugs.
Choose user.
Confirmed.
Now I'm worried about this candy I just put in my mouth.
No, I promise you there's no drugs in this, okay? Against my life.
All right, now we got Shinoboy.
They're gonna destroy it, everything. I mean, like, they're
This
gonna
is a-
absolutely smash it.
This is a very high level team.
I
Very
mean,
high level team.
they're amazing.
Oh, are they going straight into it? They don't even need a.
After
warm-up.
seeing the chart, they're like, that's a piece of cake.
Confirm difficulty.
They can just
They
rock
just
it.
gotta be accurate, you know? They'll blow us all away.
Easy peasy.
I would say the chart's not hard.
I mean, all you got to do is get top 4. You know, you don't have to get perfect scores or anything in this round. You just have to beat 4 other teams.
Well, you know, there's like really good teams. So
That is very true.
Okay. Player 1 ready.
You just got to be
This
in the
party's
top
just getting
50% of all teams that are playing this round.
Ready. Begin.
also going in reverse order, I felt pretty warmed up.
Oh, yeah, that's true, because you guys were last and then you became first.
Yeah, like second to last, yeah.
Or, yep, second to last or whatever.
But I still felt like really hot.
Yeah.
100 combo.
This team is hot. They don't even need to warm up.
Yeah,
Look
I'm fire.
that's an absolute perfect combo. I just jinxed it. Of
200
course.
combo.
I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. I did
Hey, but
commentator's
still.
curse.
300 combo.
I mean, APCs never last. Not in teams.
Hey, still a full combo?
Still a full combo. That's still quite difficult to do in teams after a few transitions.
400 combo.
Just got your team partner. Me too.
Oh, nice.
500 combo.
See, I always have to tell Ton to.
600 combo.
I'm like, I can't see over you. Please.
You guys should have swapped.
No.
Who was
because
in?
We swapped, and then I did terrible at red. And I was like, I can only ever play blue.
Only blue?
Yeah.
Perfect
I see.
combo.
Because we tried the tactic. Because red goes in front a lot. That we've noticed.
But in this one, it was the other way.
You just broke the record.
In one of the charts, blue's in the back almost the whole time.
I see. Couldn't you
Because
swap
we were watching
like?
it.
Couldn't you swap like between rounds? No. No.
You know, maybe because I was learning the game at the same time as I was playing team, that now I can only see the patterns
It only works
Okay,
in one
select
color.
on if I play on player 2 side in blue.
I see. Yo, tournament high score. There's a good chance that that's world record. Actually, we have a few teams in Dallas and San Antonio that have been posting APCs on a few songs. I'll try to look through their old scores to see if they have any on
Select options.
the songs that we're playing in this,
Player
like
1
this set
ready.
or the other set.
Let's light this candle. Are you ready? Let's see the energy.
All right, I'll hand off my commentator duty.
All right, we swapping comms. All right, City is coming in.
$100 combo.
How's it going, City?
Hey, it's going great. Happy to be here.
Got some good pictures in.
Honestly, the picture situation, except for Step Maniacs, actually, because we've got some really great lighting here.
Right.
But the rest of the event is pretty dark, and I don't have a flash on me, and my camera doesn't have a flash built in. So it's not doing too hot. But
Well,
I'm here to watch some
that's that
good
we
teams.
we are working real hard on delivering to you guys the best possible stream experience. Those other streams, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
I'm not gonna,
Knock other
knock
teams.
them too much. Yeah.
No, we're all dance gamers here. We're all working together to better ourselves at dance gaming. But we do have the best lighting. Really, the problem is that at least one of the games, Pump has like a projector, and so in order for the projector to work, they have to turn off like the lights for this half of the venue. Like the lights are on the other half, but not on this half, because they want to project on the wall. So if you want to complain, go complain at Pump.
So what I've joined in on here, what have I missed? I just came off of, a DDR set.
Right. How'd you do?
I won my first match and I lost my second, which it kind of hurt because I lost against my own pick, and not only my own pick, but like the pick that I knew very
pick.
well. Chaos
What can
Terror
you-
Tech mix for people in the know, but
What can you do? It happens. But you still got losers, right?
yeah, well, it's a different. If it's a Swiss format, so I still have one more round.
Oh, okay.
And I'm probably not going to progress or anything because I've already lost a set, but that's not important. Right now, we're watching some Step Maniacs, and I'm here to watch some team Move It Groove It, which Move It Groove It, fantastic song.
I love this song.
Confirm
Haven't
the
really
song.
seen this team
Select
chart on this
options.
one, but
I think the difficulty is a little overrated. It only has like a couple techie bits. There's like a transition where one of the players are on
Player
up
two,
and one of them
ready.
are on like down and center, and then they like
Sweet
swap
sound of
for
Kyle Ward.
just like that for that part of the song.
well, sometimes those segments can really bring up that rating
Yeah.
justifiably too. But let's see how they go.
Most of this chart is pretty straightforward though. So it should be no problem for Team Shinoboy. Very high level team.
I love that name.
Just
I
like
love
that.
the team names that really mesh together the usernames of the player names
Yeah,
of their teammates.
there it is. That's the weird part.
It's tough to read, just based on how they.
200 combos.
There's like, because they're so close together. Seems not too bad after you did it once. Yeah, it'll probably it takes a bit of practice to get this one. So if you're sight reading it, you're gonna have a rough time. But still, most of the chart is fairly straightforward.
200 combos.
The fun part about these team charts, you can really see the team's players, just have fun with it.
Yeah,
Because you can watch Paranoia Boy here, just like you can tell him getting into it. Like he's focused, but
he's grooving.
he's moving it and grooving it.
As one might say. Very nice.
Very nice.
95K. Basically a full combo except for that one transition.
New high score.
Yeah, that's something that you got to respect the full combos with these teams charts, especially because of just how intricate they get.
Yeah, if one player gets one miss, it's really a miss for both players.
And a lot of these team charts, like they're set up specifically, it feels like to trip you up.
Yeah.
To trip up you and your teammate, especially when you get higher on in the rankings, in the
Yeah.
ratings.
Just don't miss. It's just that easy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is like the pad transitions that you have to do, you can't practice them in any other mode. Even if you're really well versed in full, like you don't know about transitioning in front and behind other players, you know. If you just play full, you're probably going to be like latched onto those bars the whole time, trying to keep your balance. But you can't do that in teams. You got to move up, move behind.
Are you sure you want to quit? Please enter your name.
I think there are more instances of hands, like definitely forced hands that like you can't just cheese with your feet. And other kind of cool, crazy cross pad stuff that if you haven't practiced with your teammate, you're gonna have a bad time.
Reselect music.
And sometimes with these
Sure you want to quit?
teams,
Playing.
just based off of how niche the dance game genre is, it can be tough to find a good partner, especially because of how spread out Step Maniacs in general is.
Right, yeah. Yeah, but I know this team specifically, I think this is one of our either Dallas or San Antonio teams that I was talking about. I can't remember exactly who this team is.
Music
I'm
selected.
gonna guess. I think it's KDPN. Team KDPN, I think.
I don't actually know. I don't know the players very well.
Oh yeah, that's them, right? That little picture. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, the internet in here is terrible. But I could see from the picture on their profile that is them. This is Team KDPN. I don't know why they didn't sign in to their profile, but they didn't.
Well, it also the team setups are very unreliant on settings based off of your own personal. So sometimes when it comes to pure team,
That's true. They may have like different settings that are saved to their local profile, and then they just have to set up their team settings whenever they play as a team.
yes. Aturnox points out that KDPM is on their shirts.
Ah,
So
yes.
I can't see very well from
That-
over here. So
That makes sense. Reading is difficult. Reading comprehension is not my strong suit. We are here to dance, okay? Not to read. Are there any other cams? No. I mean, we have our commentator cam, but we're just gonna stick with this one for now.
yeah, the team stream was very it was sort of a last minute decision. So we only really have the one camera set up at the moment.
Look at that score, 97K on Demon's World.
That's really solid.
That is a
that's
very
pretty good.
fast chart. So you've got to be able to move forward and back all across the pad and trust your teammate to do the same. All right, so catching you up, Cydia. We came from team round one. We had 11 players or 11 teams. The bottom 3 teams were eliminated. Those teams were Team Wedgie Pickers, Thelma and Luis, and Lemmings on the Run. Those 3 teams were eliminated. So Kingdom
There's
Farts.
some really good players in these teams that were eliminated.
I know, right?
The skill sets that are required for teams is so different than just straight up dance games. Like there is the dance game coordination that you need in the reading and the rhythm,
Yeah.
but it's the teammate coordination that really matters.
Yeah, that's what like separates you from being like, like a fine team from being a good team. Like if you have 2 players who like are, relatively well versed on full mode, like they can succeed in a tournament like this, but they're probably not going to win. Only teams like this that have played together for a long time, like this
It's
team.
something like player 1 just did,
Right.
where he crouched down and
Exactly.
gave his teammate the sight line to actually read the chart. That's something that you got to practice that coordination.
Like being aware of like when you can hold on to the bar, when you have to like transition, when you trust your teammate to like get down, get up, and like stand on panels in the corner and not be in your way, that kind of thing. They're wearing the same shoes.
They're the Nike Frees, Free RN 2018s. They're the dance game shoe.
The classic
The
dance
classic.
game shoes.
They aren't
Everybody's
the
got. I got
Flyknits.
Nike Frees on right now. Do you got Nike Frees?
I do have Nike Frees on
Everybody's
right now.
got Nike Frees.
I got 4 pairs of Nike Frees, 2 for outdoors, 2 for indoors.
It's the dance gamer shoe.
In my DDR match that I just had, I was up against Jonathan Campbell, and we were both wearing Step Maniac shirts, and we're both wearing
Nike
black
Frees.
Nike Free Flyknits. The only thing that was different was our shorts. So there really is a dance game uniform.
There really is. I mean, especially if you're like a team like this. Look at these guys.
And they got
They
matching
have their
shirts.
name on their shirt.
That, yes. So let's see how they do with Dum Dum Yum.
Yep, the gallops are a thing that is a lot more popular in older DDR charts. Not too many Step Maniacs charts have that kind of gallop pattern, or at least not as many as charts that were in DDR Max 2.
Ward asks, sorry I missed, what is the team and players? This is Team KDPN.
Yeah,
I'm not, you'd have to
let me-
refresh me on the specific.
Yeah, let me look up the
Players.
actual players. The players are DJ Pandaga and KD Wavauer. I don't know if anybody,
Those are likely mispronounced, but
almost certainly. And I'm pretty familiar with this team. Jelly Slosh actually hosted a team tournament at our at the when was the team tournament that we had? Was it in the Winter Cup? At the Winter Cup. We had a Winter Cup for singles and a team tournament on the same day. I think we actually had more people that came out for the teams tournament than the singles tournament. It was crazy. We had this team, we had a bunch of other teams from Dallas and San Antonio. So there are very high-level players in the Houston dance game scene. So
now we get to see them play Move It, Groove It.
I expect them to do particularly well on this song.
They've had the coordination for these past 2 songs.
Oh yeah.
Past 3 songs.
All right, so I believe this might be the last team to go for this round. So after they go, we will begin the 3rd round. We will eliminate the bottom 4 teams, and then we'll see who is still left standing for our final round. Did you get something to eat for dinner?
I actually had, you can probably tell by my lack of thinking comprehension. I don't think I have, actually, thinking about it.
You should probably get some food. I made sure to eat something. Oh shit, the concessions are closed. This is what I warned people about. I was like, you gotta eat before the tournament starts because you don't want to be like halfway through the tournament and then be running out of energy in the last round because you forgot to eat dinner. That's gonna be the real test in the last round. Who has the energy to keep going after you've played a bunch of? Every single team has played at least 8 songs with the warm up and the 3 songs required for the placements.
So
Oh
they
man,
got themselves
90.
a 9.5304.
That is very, very good. They just had a few lates, almost certainly on the weird transition parts.
These are some really good scores. Let's see if they can survive to the next round then. I don't know what I missed half of the round, so I don't know
What the cutoff is?
Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff is, but
Yeah, we definitely we have plenty of high level teams competing. Team Meow Mix with Hints and MCAT. I think they're currently doing their set on the second cab, so we're not seeing them on stream, but
and that's a team that I really would love to see. They've got I know they play a lot together. They're both very skilled.
yeah,
they came
very
over
high
to,
on the leaderboards.
Both of them are from Detroit, which is pretty close to where I'm from, Southern Ohio. We're close enough to, they've shown up at some tournaments that we ran, and I get to see them in person. And they've got the moves. They've
got the moves. They've got the moves.
They get
Everybody
in the groove.
put their hands straight up. Tonight is the night. All right, I don't know what exactly is happening right here, because this is not a team.
Now they're currently going through the August 2023 songs.
Okay.
What is happening here?
We get to see a preview of the new team chart from the latest update. Bud also asks, oh, there was an update? Yes, but no. The update is not technically out yet. This is a preview
I'm very curious
that
to see what kind of moves
should be coming sometime soon.
Soon.
Very
TN.
soon.
Yeah, Lightning, the devs from Step Revolution, Lightning and JB, came over, graciously added the update specifically to our machines here at BITE.
And don't look behind you, but one of them came back again.
Yeah.
100 combo.
Running a tournament on preview content.
I want to swap over to the scene, the commentator cam. Of course, everybody would love to see the team thing, but we got J-Beam right here. Or Lightning. Lightning. It's Lightning. Sorry.
We got this
Lightning
right
here.
chucklehead over here. We don't really know who he is. He just sort of showed up.
I heard there were some games over here, so I came over.
Yeah.
I don't really play a lot of games. I have a couple on my phone, though. Like, there's
Yeah, just
Don't you guys have phones?
no. I mean,
Oh, I've been playing Pokemon Sleep. You know, the real gamer game.
I still haven't gotten any shinies yet. Too many real talk. I have not gotten any shinies yet.
It's the hardest game for a gamer to play because you actually have to sleep.
this is kind of where a handheld dynamic mic would really
Wait,
go
we
in.
really need to. Here, let me just give you one.
I'll terrorize y'all later.
All right.
Hope y'all are enjoying the tournament.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Lightning. Thank you for everything.
See ya.
Okay, good. Way too short.
He's got too
to
much
be
hair to
J-Beam.
have to be J-Bean.
Yes.
So bad.
That's right. I
Let's
didn't
switch
look
back
back
to
hard far enough.
let's switch back to teams view.
All right, back to Teams View. All right, I don't exactly know what that was. It was not, it was not the round. But wait, I gotta get somebody to tell me who got eliminated. Give me a second.
I guess it was just a little bit of downtime while they figure out what's gonna.
Select the next track. Select options.
Oh, got a Waka.
Oh yeah, Waka's
Yeah,
really
we have
good.
like 8 Wakas here or something. Have you gone over and seen the
Oh,
just
yeah.
a wall of Wakas?
Waka's great. I gotta promote Waka when I can. It's got one of the best soundtracks of any rhythm game of all time.
All right, Lightning gets to play the new update. Let's see it. Let's see their.
Now I'm
Light-
sure this is a sight read for Lightning.
Unless he wrote it, he probably didn't. We got Lightning and Zephyr on the cams. They have probably never played a teams chart together. The only public Waka in Germany. All right, so I've gotten the deets. I know who is moving on and who got eliminated. Sorry. My mic was a little too close. I got a little too excited. All right, here we go. So the teams that got eliminated were XDBT, Kingdom Farts, Dino Nuggets, and Start.gg/Red October 2023.
Those were the ones that were eliminated?
Those were the ones that were eliminated, and that's some good teams in there.
Great score.
So the teams that do move on are Team KDPN, Shinoboy, Meow Mix, and Ancient Rock. So this is going to be some really high level teams here, and
Ancient Rock's a really good name. This is completely this is just based off the name. I love that name.
This is going to be stacked. I hope they stream all of them. Like all of them play all the charts on stream. That would be great, because for this last round, what we're going to do is every team is going to pick a chart, and then all 4 teams have to play all 4 charts.
So it's kind of like Sound Voltex Arena in that way.
Yes, I assume so.
I don't actually play Arena either. I'm guessing how that works.
Yeah, I've played Sound Voltex a grand total of like 3 times, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna be good at this game, and that's okay. The wiggling thing, it reminds me of like 2DX when you gotta like spin the thing. Like the meta is like just use your pinky to spin it. I can't reach my pinky over there to get it.
Well, thankfully Sound Voltex isn't, or that's not really the meta there.
Yeah.
Now 2DX, God Pinky is a tactic. It's also a tactic in my own main, Musica.
Oh yeah.
But
is that the one with the keyboards or what?
it's the one with it's got 5 spinners, and it's like 3 on top, 2 on the bottom. It's like Neon FM, but reversed and with spinners.
Oh, I see. Okay. And sometimes you gotta pinky it.
So I'm not sure. I'm guessing that we're gonna have to get some time to organize. We're gonna have to have some time to organize, but I think that in the meantime, we should be able to see some more preview content with the 7 jump team.
There ain't no stopping.
Yeah, it looks like
Once again with Lightning and Zephyr.
Lightning and Zephyr.
Ready? Action.
They want to point at the correct camera.
Just slightly off.
100 combo.
A lot of people are very excited to get this song.
Getting it.
200 combo.
Oh man, look at that background video. You can feel the 90s in it. Like the early 2000s.
300 combo. 400 combo.
I'm trying to check out the back. Is that a live action video, or is
I
that
think they have it's like a full FMV live action, 60 frames per second. That some of this is might not be live action. I don't know what the heck is going on in this background video.
It goes along with the original background video. Very similar.
It's probably like the weird ass stuff that happened in the background of like DDR 4th mix. Some of the DDR 4th mix background videos are a little bit questionable.
Combo.
It's so distracting.
300 combo.
McKeebler wants to see J-Bean playing. Well, J-Bean's right there. He's standing right behind the cab.
Nice work.
No way the video was shot in 60 frames per second. Well, now we've got AI for that.
It did look very off. It's too dark to really tell.
Yeah.
I know that they've done, you know,
like upscale
3D models too, which is what I've been kind of wondering. I couldn't. They've done it before where I wasn't sure. This seems a little bit too smooth for me, for that, but.
Yeah, some of them like the what is it? Party time.
Cubic, Night in Motion.
Night in Motion. Now, when the people in the background, it's like it is a 3D model, but it looks like it's mocap.
Is that a 3D model?
I think so. I can't tell. It could be like real people, and then they just put like a layer of like a filter on top of it or something. It's hard to tell.
We need some official word on if this is because it's very close to the original video, but it's not exactly. I need to know if it's a recreation or if it's sourced from somewhere.
That would be quite the undertaking for K-Turn, but he would do it. I believe it. All right, now we got the another one of the new update, the Searle song. Or
To Your Beat, I believe this is a Beat Saber song. I don't know if it's where it's originally from, but I do know that the music video for it is Beat Saber.
Nice. I don't remember hearing this in Beat Saber. I only played like the basic packs though. So
could have been a music video. One of the first things when I was doing research on these.
Right, because you were the first person to find all of the official tracks based on just like the CD titles.
I mean, there were multiple people doing them at the same time.
You were the first one that I saw, so I'm gonna give you credit for it.
This one's some really high speed.
Now this is a 22.
This feels like a tough 22.
Yeah.
Especially.
Look at those
the interactions
crossovers.
The interactions weren't super complex, but the speed alone really makes it a 22.
Yeah, if like it's a normal transition, but it's at a really fast speed, it just like bumps up that difficulty that little bit.
It's kind of like drills where if you don't get it right, like it's really hard to recover from.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shusha.
Yeah.
A little.
Like you start doing it and it's like
early,
and it's like, well, I gotta slow down, but I'm like mid-roll. How can I slow down?
God, are you serious?
Why?
Now
please.
They've decided their team name is Ligma. I've never heard of this before. If someone in the chat could tell me what's Ligma, it would be very helpful.
Oh man, there was a great. I saw on Twitter they said that apparently the Japanese word for league matches in Splatoon is Rigma.
It is.
They shorten it to Rigma. Oh man, that's great. Rigma Boruzu.
Can we say that? Are we allowed saying that on this?
I'm just speaking Japanese. It's an official Japanese word for Splatoon matches. What? What's up, Zephyr?
I wanted our team name to be Bofa.
Bofa?
Bofa.
I don't know.
All right, it looks like
let's do this.
I think the players have selected their 4 tracks. I don't know what they are, so nobody has come and told me. We are as in the dark as you are, viewers.
I've got to check.
Oh yeah,
DVR,
yeah. See if the-
just to see where they're at. It's probably not too far, but I may or may not be back. If I
Sounds
disappear to the abyss,
I'll
I've
hold
been
down the
eaten
fort.
by
City is doing their set.
the competitor.
All right, so everybody wish City a luck on their set. Oh my God, are they really doing Gargoyle? Okay. All right, we got Lightning jumping on comms. Official Step Maniacs dev.
Oh God, why do you call me that? Hello.
Do you not dev for Step Maniacs? Prove me wrong.
Sometimes I do. I make pretty lights.
Are these guys really warming up on Gargoyle?
I mean, this is one heck of a warm-up for teams. In general, honestly.
Yeah, this is one of the highest like difficulty teams charts, right? Because I don't feel like there's. Do you want to jump on, JB? No, JB does not want to jump on comms. Dear Dev, please no Bannerino.
I do like the pit dodging here.
I just like every time somebody picks this song in tournament, I can't even commentate because I'm jamming out so hard. I think this is honestly my favorite song in the whole game. It's a classic.
Shouts to Saxon Fox, they're incredible musician.
Oh man, they make such good music. We need to get more Sanction 7 stuff.
Can we get more Saxon Foxes in chat if we want more music from acclaimed musician?
What?
Looks like we've got a request in the chat for someone to be banned from the chat. Can we make that happen, Son?
Bang ban. Bang ban bot is awesome. It's too hard to reach over to click the.
Oh, so far.
Purge.
Solid score. 86K.
We don't have Gargoyle. Gargoyle came out like 2 years ago or something.
I believe it was, man.
I want to say like early 2021.
That was one of the first packs when the song packs started to be on a
like
semi-monthly
a
cadence.
Schedule,
yeah. I believe that was around 2001.
Wouldn't that be 2020? Because I think
maybe it was 20. It might have been 2020 because we were all held up in our homes and we're just like, let's make content forever, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, that was legit crazy because like there was starting to be like 12 songs per pack.
Don't remind me.
It's like, oh my God, this is too much.
Let's say that that amount of songs was a little strenuous on the development team. It was very difficult to keep that up.
I mean, yeah, you have less to do, but now the chartists have more to do because
Oh,
now
with the
there's
additional
11
charts?
charts per.
For sure.
Like, but back then, you know, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to play, you know, like, you know, I was back then. I was only playing the wild and the full charts.
Yeah, especially
Now
for
there's
players
way-
through the completionist aspect,
Now
right?
there's way more competition, so I have to play every single chart.
Yeah, for sure.
So then I was like, man, I have to play like 20 charts. Now I have to play 40 charts every single time an update drops.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit more of an ask for some of our chart authors to
bit
fill in some of
more
the gaps, but you know, it does let us get some of that finer grained detail that we've had a lot of requests for. And personally, you know, as someone who doesn't necessarily play wilds all the time, it's nice to have something that's a smidge easier. Keep it
Yes.
that little gap
Yes.
for when you're just wanting to play, but don't want to necessarily drive yourself crazy trying to complete everything.
Yeah, the hard pluses are definitely very useful for the lower level players who are trying to transition to wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
For sure.
like there was just kind of like a weird gap where there weren't any like slow songs with some 16th notes.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
There was
And
like
now we have
all-
that kind of that
like
mid
all
gap,
of
right?
the 19s were
Yes.
like really fast and just had eighth notes, and then suddenly you're supposed to be
Mhm.
able to stream like
Yeah.
us do a 16 stream.
Yeah, for certain. For certain.
So having that bridge now is
Yeah,
oh,
for
it's so
certain.
good.
And
It's
with
so good.
with there being slightly less songs per month too, it does let us on the visual and the presentation side put in more effort
Right.
and higher quality into
Yeah, we
background
get,
videos,
like, the nice
lights,
background
artwork, stuff like that,
videos.
right? Whereas
the lights are always crazy. You're doing a crazy job that is not
our team, you know?
appreciated at all.
It makes-
Nobody looks down
it's
there.
shiny,
but it's
it's
so
glowy.
beautiful.
you know, we got to put on a show, right?
For everybody at home. You can see the pads. Look at those pads. Just look at the work that Lightning has done. All right, appreciate them.
You know, we all do our best to put in everything we can, right? It's a passion project for sure.
Very much. You know, I try to highlight those things in my videos. I'm working on a series. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing Step Maniac Secrets, where I delve into the various lore and Easter eggs and just all kinds of facts about Step Maniacs.
But Zom, where can we find those videos?
Those are on my YouTube at Zom and Catgar. Don't ask me why it's Zom and Catgar. There's lots of history behind that. But yeah, I'm sure if you look up Step Maniacs Secrets, it should be the first thing that pops up.
And for those asking in the chat about the current update, we are just previewing this at the events the developers are at this weekend. No necessarily hard date for when it will be released publicly, but stay tuned to our socials to find out.
Speaking of things that need to be released,
Oh,
when
God.
do we get merch? All right, you're walking around with the shirt.
Look.
Other people have the shirt. City's got the shirt. I want the shirt. I just want a shirt.
I mean, they're just emitting an aura that's just so powerful, you can't not give this person
I want
a
the shirt.
I'm sorry, like...
When do I get the shirt?
Stay tuned. Now, we definitely have a lot of ideas cooking this year, and we've had some time set aside to where we can brainstorm some merch options, as well as some opportunities with some local producers for products. So definitely stay tuned. Lots of things cooking with that. Actual things cooking, I swear, this year for real.
Okay. All right, so we have learned the 4 songs that are going to be played for this round of the tournament. I am looking it up right now.
Basically, the shortcut to getting a shirt is show up at one of our officially sanctioned events. Maybe we'll have one.
Why isn't this an officially
Because I'm not
sanctioned?
Kyle and I don't make them. Don't ask me, please. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. I definitely got to show up to one of those.
Find
at some
Kyle,
point.
hunt him down. He'll give you a shirt in exchange for one handshake.
Are there like, is it like public knowledge what like events that you like the arcade events? That
Look, if you're not rank 3 or above,
I don't have the clearance. I don't
God,
get to know.
That's so pretentious. I am kidding. To be clear.
No, like Gamescom. Like obviously you guys would be at Gamescom, but I don't even know what Gamescom
I
is.
am so Gamescom is basically E3 but in Germany and twice as big as it ever was here in the United States.
That makes sense.
A huge convention celebrating games with all kinds of community members showing indie games, whether it be collectives and businesses. For example, the group that SMX is with over there right now is also part of a rhythm game community that also highlights, I believe one of the members, our team member Michael actually works with them, basically an archive and a library of older arcade machines and gaming in general, and helps manage all of that. It's a fantastic opportunity to show off some of, in this case, the history of older arcade games, as well as modern twists and the niches like we are here with music gaming.
Niche.
No, nobody plays music. Nobody plays music games. It's 2023.
Step Maniacs is like on track to be the most popular. Like
it's one of the most accessible for sure, right?
Definitely
Especially
the most
for arcade
accessible,
operators. You could just,
at least in America,
just buy
not
it.
completely worldwide.
It's available world. I mean, hey, if you
It's
want it
all
and
over
you're
the place.
somewhere, we will ship it to you. Like that's how it is.
We got machines in the UK and
Tons
Japan.
in the UK now, especially with some of the expansion of some of the newer deluxe cabinets that have been sending up.
Right,
over there too,
yes.
I'm totally not jealous. Definitely don't want one of those nearby. Please, somebody put those in Pennsylvania, please. I will pay you.
They're so nice, but oh my gosh, you can't.
They're huge.
I
They're
don't know
huge.
I don't know who's got the room or the money to buy one for their house.
95 inches, 85 inches. I can't remember the height of the deluxe cabinet.
The deluxe.
It is big. It'll fit through with the
J-Bean's
marquee off
looking it
a
up.
standard doorway. I can tell you that much.
All right, so this is the first song that team. I think this is Ancient Rock. Yeah. This is the first song that Ancient Rock is playing. So the 4 songs that we're playing this round are Shiawase, Clickbait, VTubers Never Die, and Arcade Run. It does not matter the order that the players play or that the teams select the charts. They can play them in any order they choose. But they have to play all 4. So we're starting off with Ancient Rock playing Clickbait, and we'll let's see how they do.
94.5 inches.
That is
Is
huge.
the height of the deluxe cabinet.
That is gigantor.
Thanks for pulling up the manual that I definitely made and could not remember any of the information. It also only weighs 3/4 of a ton.
Jesus! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if anybody's thinking or considering getting a deluxe cab, keep those numbers in mind.
It looks like Bot Awesome here in the chat actually is working at the museum that I mentioned earlier.
That's right.
Fantastic. Greetings to Germany. I don't have a donation message to read, so I can't do the meme. I'm sorry. But shout out to you all over there. Doing an incredible job. I've seen pictures of the place. It is super cool. Also, Clickbait here, trivia fact, first song with a full video dedicated to it when it was released, as well as the first song that used the new high-resolution pad artwork to display patterns.
Hold on, I gotta write this down. I gotta just like record everything that Lightning says. I guess it's on the stream, so.
You can just ask me whenever it's here. I'm literally here all weekend. But awesome, there are multiple DLC packs. There are 4. One of them is free. The other ones are a Eurobeat pack, a Pop pack, and a Generalized Techno pack.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's. So if you didn't have Gargoyle, then
Gargoyle was one of the free ones.
Right. Exactly.
So it should be
that
on
means they didn't have updates.
Yes, word.
Updates enabled for the past several years.
The past long time.
Yeah.
But if you said you've had Crab Rave, I can talk today.
Right.
You should have it on there. Verify, and if for some reason you don't, let me know.
Because I don't think Gargoyle would be filtered by the family filter
It's not.
or anything like that. So unless it was just disabled for some reason.
It could be. I found songs I've accidentally disabled by scrolling through the operator menu. I'm like, oh, whoops. Oh, that's
but we've got Shiawase here. Another full video. How often do you talk to K-Turn about these videos?
Oh, I've
like,
never talked to him in my entire life. No, we're
Are
gonna
you just like always just like? Do you
we
just
have
have
good
like?
we have good contact with each other for sure, and you know, it's our entire like creative team definitely bounces ideas off each other
Right.
constantly.
Do you like coordinate what like goes in the background and what goes on the pads sometimes?
Oh yeah,
or-
very often, very often. Well, like for example, Down Low.
Hold on, I gotta write it down.
Oh God. Down Low had an entire animation done by Kevin, and
I already made a video about that.
I
one.
know,
You
but
ruined
yeah,
it.
I know.
was a-
But we also ended up mirroring a lot of the same patterns that you see in the video on the lights on the stage to kind of, you know, play off each other. And it just looks really cool. 93K.
That is-
Fantastic job by
that
the
is
players.
Pretty good on a Shiawase. Even with the 7 misses and the 6 lates. Managed to get a pretty good score still.
Absolutely fantastic. Everyone's so good at this game. Good job, everyone.
Are you going to be here all 3 days?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. So you'll see the cream of the crop tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. I'm excited to see the singles tournament.
Oh, man.
I'm excited to see all the tournaments. We've got women's is tomorrow too.
Yeah,
no, women's is
on
Sunday.
Women's is on Sunday.
Fantastic.
We might actually start some of it on Saturday because we
Depending
have
on
so
timing,
many.
yeah.
We have so many entrants for the women's. We didn't expect to
You'll
have
love
that
to
many.
see it.
So we might have to
Absolutely love
run
to see
some of them beforehand so that we can fit it all in. Because I think the venue is closing at 6 on Sunday.
Gotcha.
So, and we want to make sure that the tournament finishes before people have to leave. Some people got to catch a flight.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure. Up next, we've got VTubers Never Die.
Yet another one with a full background video. Do all of these have full background videos?
They do, actually. Arcade Run has some stuff spliced in with it, but
Wow. A perfect set for showing off the developers' beautiful work.
also just genuinely fantastic songs with some really good team
Yes.
charts.
So I don't know too much about like the history behind this song. Do you like know what all?
So you know the Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme, pointing to the board with all like the lines.
The lines.
Yeah,
in-
that is basically this song.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that from what Kevin Turner said. Like when he was on the podcast, he talked about it a little bit, and I was like, he said some stuff, and I was like, wait, what?
I
What
will
the
say
heck?
it is the accumulation of one of our very passionate Japanese fans reaching out and doing a collaboration with
Oh, really?
Naoki here to
Oh, that's fantastic.
to bring her song's vision and into a format that we could use here in the game. And
That's-
honestly, it
that's
is one of
amazing.
the most unique songs we have, and I think it brings a little flair that some of the other songs don't.
Is this like a Step Maniacs original? Like basically you can.
It is one of her songs that was
Right, it was like
pitched to us.
adapted to
Yes.
like
Yes.
using Naoki's talent and Ryu Kosaka.
The lead singer from Be For You. if
Right,
you were not
yes. Oh man, we got to get more songs with you.
96. Wow, nice job again.
And on the 22 as well.
This song was also the reason I needed to recode how the artist display was here on the result screen because it was too long.
Oh boy.
The quirks of having generated content, dynamic content, I should say.
Right. Well, I'm still looking for. Apparently, there's an entire class of Easter eggs that has not been discovered yet.
Oh, there are many. Many, many, many. But I will not spoil that. I will leave that to our audience to search for.
I'm still looking. I thought that there's like a button in like the background video, and I was like, maybe it's that we have to touch the background video while
Maybe
it's
it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe I didn't know how to code in touch reactions yet, but maybe it'll get updated in the future.
Well, I can confirm that that one specifically did not work, and I was sad. But everybody, be on the lookout. Find them. They're somewhere. There's more Easter eggs to find. There's just so much love.
Just port over all of Re-Rave to one of the songs and just need to actually play it on the screen.
That would be amazing. Like, what if you could just play Step Maniacs with your hands just by touching?
It's like going over to the pump cabinets and playing the whole game with the menu buttons, right?
Yeah. Can you do that?
No,
Is that a
no,
thing?
you can't do that. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw the cabinets that switched the button design to that.
Oh man. I believe this was actually one of the charts that was in the teams tournament in.
I think it was.
In February.
Yes.
At the winter, the winter cup, whatever we called that.
This is one of my favorite team charts. Favorite songs in the game overall, honestly. Shoutouts to Perfect Sphere, who,
yeah,
if you don't know, is quite a big music producer under a different alias.
Oh my God! I couldn't get in.
Oh.
Yeah, those cross pad transitions. You gotta know they're coming. You gotta be ready for that. Oh man, I remember playing this with my teammate. We did not do well. We were the last team to play it, so we had seen it so many times. But seeing it and doing it are two totally different
Absolutely.
things.
I just love the little blaster shots.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brutally fast run around that you have to do there for sure.
Still
Nice
managed
job.
to get an 88K though, even
pretty
with
good.
all those misses.
Yes, Word. Perfect Sphere is very obviously Zigzag, who, as we all know, is not Kyle Ward.
Are we ever going to get to know who Zigzag is?
Hey, that's not my place to say. I will say, though,
Do
everyone's
you
guess is-
actually know who Zigzag?
I do, actually.
You do?
I do,
Oh,
and that is
privileged information.
That is not an exaggeration. However, it is not my place to out them.
We're
If
not
Zigzag's
gonna play
presence wishes to be known, you will hear of it. But I will say
I'll let you
everyone's
know.
guesses have been completely incorrect.
We're not going to allow the 20 questions to narrow down who Zigzag is.
Or maybe all of us are Zigzag. Maybe Zigzag was the friends we made along the way.
I believe it. I actually believe it, though. It could just be like 20 different people, and
Could
it's
be.
just like they're all just like rotating around.
Shared alias.
It's me. Zigzag is Zigzag. Oh yeah, maybe between rounds we can show off the. We've got prizes here. I'm gonna try to show them off real quick. I will not be stealing them. Swap over, if you could please, to one of the.
Where is the mouse? Where is the mouse? I found it.
All right, so we've got these. We've got a bunch of prizes. They all kind of look similar to this. The lighting
Super
is
cool
kinda
charms.
messy up. Oh my god, it's hard to do it backwards. We got very nice charms. I think made with a cry cut, made with
tell.
something nice.
They're super slick.
They're so nice, and they're shiny too.
They are very shiny.
And then we got a bunch of different colors. I believe. I don't know if every team gets one. Every single team gets. Nice. Yeah, every single team gets to pick a color, and they get one of the Step Maniacs and one of the 6 stars.
Super cool. Super cool.
So hype for that. So
looks like we've got our next setup here. Potentially warming up with the song.
Yes, this is Team KDPN. They're a team from San Antonio, I want to say.
Awesome.
Yeah, they did very well in. You can't see it, but Lightning's jamming out to Monolith.
Monolith is such a good song. Shouts to Affinity.
Who is Affinity? Do we get to know that?
I think it's public knowledge at this point, but I don't want to jinx it if it's not for some reason.
Is it Kyle Ward?
It could be Kyle. It could be Kyle. Maybe it's Onyx under a different name too. I don't know.
Is Onyx not Kyle
Is
Ward?
Onyx Kyle? Ooh, small arrow size here.
It is not Dante and Combs. It is Lightning. Dante is gone. He is long gone. He left his computer. He left everything here. He doesn't even care.
yeah, this is incredibly good play.
Yeah, you'll notice that this team, they've played together for so long, they're used to the transitions. I think they've played just about every team chart in the game, so they're able to read at a faster read speed because they can get those transitions even when they come that fast.
For sure.
Oh, you have it on the layout. Oh shit.
I
Oh
fixed
shit.
it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lightning. We're gonna have to have a word with production. They're really dropping the ball
Really,
here.
they really are.
Yeah, transitions at this speed, you got to know they're coming. You got to be prepared.
Ooh.
Oh, that's slick. Look at that.
Very good
They're
play.
striking a pose.
Very good play.
93K on Monolith. Oh, man. Wowie wow.
Great song.
All right, so now I believe they'll be getting into the actual set. As a reminder, they're playing 4 songs. Shiawase, Clickbait, VTubers Never Die, and Arcade Run. In any order. They get to pick the order.
Also, background video for the song provided by Radio Gasha, who did a lot of the older animations that we've seen back in the day for Less Than 3, a few of the other Disco Warp songs.
Wait, who did it?
Radio Gasha?
Radio Gasha.
You've definitely seen their work before.
Almost certainly. I think this is one of the videos that made people start playing with background brightness on low because it is very distracting. Oh, yes.
Way
Radio
back in the
Gasha
day.
classic,
that one got
13 years ago.
Yeah.
14 years ago. Yeah. Is it true that they're on default already 40% darker? I think it's about 20% darker. The default is, I believe, it says 100%, but it's really 80%. K-Turn has been...
I think it's around that.
He has been...
He's very adamant about getting an actual 100% brightness.
Get us a true 100%. Just make a migration from 100% to 80%.
You just have it so you drag the scroll bar out of the scroll bar and
just like we do for the
just completely
songs,
break it.
The songs per play.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We'll put another hidden slider in. I think it would be fun to have. I do think it would be fun.
I mean, it would be really useful for me.
If you want that true pump it up experience where you can't see the arrows at all, the background is the same brightness and also scrolling in the same direction.
So everybody, go in the Discord and
at Lightning.
Please,
just yell at me about getting more brightness.
Brighter
in the game.
background brightness.
I know at least 2 people in this chat are going to do that right now. So, thank you.
Wow, 98K.
98. Wow, good job.
Holy crap! Just one early off from a full perfect combo.
Fantastic job. You actually, oh my god, I'm getting pings now. Thank you.
I think they are debating which song they want to play next. Do they want to go straight for the hard stuff and then cool down on the easy stuff? Or do they want to ramp all the way up but possibly lose their stamina by the end? They're looking for it. All right, next up is Arcade Run, the second of their 4 songs this set. I went 200% brightness and fried video style.
So fun fact, you can ramp things over 100% brightness, and that's how I do some of the glows in the game.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing, actually. So anytime you see a glow, basically I can tell the game, hey, make it more.
Like on the lights, the stage lights?
No, like in the interface. So like when you saw there, the word ready glowed a little bit when it got tapped, or when you see things glowing in the screen. Basically, I can tell the game, hey, all right, so here's your colors, but multiply it by like 1.5.
To get
and
like
it ends
the
up overshooting the
white.
values, which gives it a nice super neon-y glow effect.
Very nice, very cool. I'm sorry about that. We messed up the scene transition. We're gonna have a word with production. They're really dropping the ball here.
I saw a button that said gameplay. I clicked it. Looks like we've got a real dog in the chat.
A real dog. I mean, on the internet, no one really knows that you're a cat. But yes, this team, as I said before, they've played this song in tournament before, in the at the Winter Cup, so they know all about these transitions. But that doesn't necessarily make it any easier when you got to go all the way across the pad. It's a tough one, but still a 93K. That's pretty good. I don't know if anybody made it through Arcade Run at our tournament without, like, with 0 misses, like with a full combo. All right. So we've got, next up is VTubers Never Die. The 22. What the hell? Oh man, I wish I could change the camera. There's like a group of like 100 people doing para over there. I don't know what the heck is going on in the background. Weebs out. Yeah, I wish you could see it. There's so many people back there. Very nice timing on the song so far. Very nice, full 98, full perfect combo, fantastic. Incredible stuff from Team KDPN. That was great. Oh, a real dog can see the para-paras from ITG streams. If you want to see the para-paras, go to ITG, the BITE stream for ITG. Let's see. On Fleek Tom asks, anyone know what their shoes are wearing? They're almost certainly Nike Frees from 2018. Free runs, I think they're called. Everybody has Nike free runs. I believe Cydia confirmed that earlier because they also have Nike free runs from 2018. All right, we got Jelly Slosser on the mic here.
We're on KDPN's 4th song, Shiawase. This was their pick.
Nice, so they've got to do well, and they've already done so well on the other songs.
Also, if y'all look them up on YouTube, this is their most popular team video, I believe. If this wasn't mentioned, they're from the San Antonio, Texas area.
Yeah. And they've played in a team's tournament before.
Yes. Actually, they were the ones that inspired me to do the team tournament in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yes. I worked with DJ Pandaga very closely with like the rule set and like getting his consultation on suggestions.
Makes sense, yeah. I mean, because they know teams probably better than anybody. They're probably one of the most well-versed teams, just like in teams content in general.
For the players that haven't played this chart before, every 2 measures on this one, you do a transition in this section of the song.
Oh, I see. That's a lot of transitions.
All right, and then we got a slowdown coming up. Blue side steps off. Interestingly enough, the first note in the slowdown doesn't have a note in it.
What the heck? It's on like the upbeat.
Still maintaining a PFC throughout the slowdown.
Oh, you're gonna... Don't do it. You're gonna jinx it. You cannot do it. Never ever mention what kind of combo they have. I have learned
we got
too
one more
many
transition
times.
coming up here.
Yeah, you knew
Beautiful.
this team was gonna keep
99%.
99. What an incredible score. Alright, so next up I believe is Shinoboy, the team with Shinobi and Paranoia Boy.
If I take your seat, I can enter in the scores or you can enter in the scores. All right, up next we have Shinobi, and Paranoia Boy, Virginia Beach natives.
Selected difficulty mode. Team mode selected.
Oh, so they're from like here.
Yes. I don't know how much team they play together, but
I feel like I saw them playing team back at CEO. I guess you weren't there, but
yeah. And
the Shinobi was there. They did play some teams together, so this is definitely not their first rodeo.
And then they have it at their apartment too. So.
Right. Yeah. Paranoia Boy, very high on the leaderboards. I think he's
the third seed overall. I want to say.
I think he's
behind Dante and Spencer.
Yeah. I think he might actually just be like 3 overall or something on Wild or something. I can't remember. He's something like really high up there. The internet here is just
3.
terrible.
Yep. 3 overall.
3 overall. So
options.
But
Player 1,
teams is only as good as your weakest link. It doesn't matter if you have the absolute #1 player in the world. If the second player is not in time, then you get the worst judgments. But there are techniques that players can do to offset that. The main one that players tend to use is the less accurate player is told to step early for any notes that they both are supposed to hit at the same time, because team takes the later judgment. So if one player hits early and the other player hits perfect, it's rated as a perfect.
Yep.
Whereas if one player hits perfect and the other one hits late, it counts as a late.
Yep. And you'll see that looking at the flashes, where as long as one of them are an absolute perfect, then it'll be credited as a top perfect.
Right. But that it can backfire if in certain sections of songs there'll be times when, you know, each of the player has like different rhythms, and at those times, you know, each player's accuracy is graded individually.
Yep. Especially in the solo section where there's like a freeze note and then you transition back and forth.
Right. So, or if they're off the pad moving, you know, they have to like go
Just
around
like
the
right
back
here.
of the pad. Yeah. Or like the hold note, like you said. Yeah. So if you're used to stepping early for the vast majority of the song, you have to like get back in time during those sections, because otherwise you're gonna have a bad time.
Nice. Wow, a Hex Star in team mode?
Holy crap. So yeah, even your team score is only as good as your weakest link, but we've got no weak links on this team.
And this is actually their selection.
That
Everyone's
makes
been
sense.
doing really good in their own selections so far.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're used to one of us running up taking a picture. We optimize our setup a little bit so we can actually just type it from the stream setup.
Yeah, but we're doing it on the fly. We're doing it live. We still got to figure some things out, but we should have everything nice and smoothed out by the tournament tomorrow.
It's a little challenging when you're not here for half the day. Traveling.
Yeah, we were completely out a TO and a half. So.
Yep, and then Maestro G, who was running things earlier, had a Magic tournament to play in.
Oh my God.
Shiawase is their second song choice. We just saw KDPN rip this with a 99. 10 perfects is what they got. Or it's going to be VTubers Never Die. Yeah, with the top four, they're allowed to play the songs in whatever order they choose to do. Some of the players have been going with playing them in least to greatest difficulty.
But that can sometimes wear you out before you get to the highest difficulty.
Yeah, sometimes you want to place the easier song in the middle to give you a break before the hardest song of the
You might do the
set.
easiest and just to like warm you up a little bit, then the hardest, then like one of the less hard ones to cool you down, and like get your timing back in order. There's lots of different strategies, and you just have to figure it out as a team, what you're most comfortable with.
Arcade run. This one starts, I think, with one player actually off the pads, so I'm not sure if they're aware of that.
Go for it.
Run, Tony, run!
He was not prepared for that transition.
And they were in the audience watching the chart too.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget in the moment though.
But that's the thing. Like you can watch a chart 100 times, but until you're on the pad, you know, you may or may not be able to tell your body to do what your brain wants it to do. You know. It really just takes practice on the various charts to know, you know, how to perfect those transitions and things, and to figure out what the chartist is asking you to do. And then also figuring out what strategy you want, because you can say, oh, you know, at this part, I'll run behind the pads.
Yeah, or I'll go in between the bars as well too to reduce the distance you need to travel.
Right, yeah.
For a song like this. If you don't know which side you have to re-enter. This one, you go in circles around each other a lot.
When I did it in tournament, I went under the bar and slapped the buttons with my legs and then like tried to like get through. It did not work particularly well.
Yeah,
but I did hit them. They were not misses.
Yep, Tony just went through the middle. So it's a 90.
Great job.
439. Waiting for them to look our direction. We are thumbs upping them. Oh yeah, to answer Word Vertus's question, we're updating the spreadsheet first, and then we're doing the start GG. The reason for that is because a certain somebody showed up 8 hours late to the venue, couldn't set up a second laptop right away. So we transitioned mid-tournament.
We could update like the individual rounds though, right?
What we're gonna do is
or how does it work?
You put them in order on Start GG and finalize standings.
Oh, is that how? No, I don't know how it works. I guess you can do that for the teams that have been eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Select options.
And then the score sheet. In the Step Maniacs Discord, go to the BITE6 event thread, and it should be in there somewhere in that giant mega post that I copy and paste for social media.
I don't know if we have a link to that on the stream though.
No, I don't have it. We don't have it set up on the stream.
Ready. The world is ready to be
you can copy and
dazzled
paste the
with
link
your
into
greatness.
chat.
Wrong sheet. All right.
Oh wait, you don't
Shiawase.
have chat.
Are you ready?
All right, next up is Shiawase. As we know, there are many transitions in this chart.
This one opens up with one of the ones you step on. One player holds a freeze, and the other person goes back and forth on both sides.
100 combo. 200 combo.
Holy
300
crap!
combo.
That was actually an APC until
400
Shinobi
combo.
missed that one.
500 combo.
Here's the part with the transition every 2 measures.
Combo.
Got a slow down coming up here. Off. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Slowdown's tricky to read.
Slowdowns are very hard to read, especially without note colors.
Yep.
That's one of the problems with Teams mode is that since everything is based on the color of the player, not the color of the rhythm, it can just be especially harder during slowdowns to identify what rhythm the chartist wants you to be.
Yep, and they're just a slightly different shade when they're a different beat type.
Right.
200
nice.
combo.
98415.
Still got a 98 even with
You're awesome.
the early, late, and the miss.
The Roberto.
But absolutely crazy good timing. Crazy good timing.
All right, last song, VTubers Never Die. And then up next we have Meow Mix playing, which is MCats and Hints, and that's going to be the final team playing for tonight.
Select enough.
All right, let me see if I know how to work Start GG a little bit. Musically, this is one of my favorite songs in the game.
Oh, last team soon. Yes, this is the third round. We only have 3 rounds. The winners will be decided at the end of this round.
Yeah, we had a team cap of 16 teams. We had we originally had 12 teams, but one person couldn't find a partner.
Right.
In time.
Right. So, yeah, it is 9 p.m. So we are pretty close to the projected in time, which I think was 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yeah, that was the projected schedule.
Dang, you guys got it down pat. How did you? Did you just like guess how long it would take? I mean, of course you had the educated guess because we did the.
It's knowing that we have 2 machines.
Ready.
Right.
Is what made the difference because we had the second machine, we had the top 8 cut. We originally didn't have that with only 1 machine.
Right.
So we added an additional round, feeling confident. Yeah, we'll have 2 teams play simultaneously. It takes about 10 minutes with the warm up.
Right.
And then, let's talk about the match. VTubers never die.
100 combo.
Relatively straightforward so far.
Yeah, they got some jumps and some mines. Ooh, bit of a miss there, but all right. They had a miss in the last song too, and they got a 98 on that, so. Yeah, this one has a lot more like pad side to side movement.
Yep.
I guess I would consider it full movement.
Yeah.
Where
and luckily it's an 8-note rhythm, so it's pretty. If you get the timing down pat and just maintain that, you can get pretty high accuracy on this one.
right. But you
Despite
got to
it
be
being,
really used to like moving across pads.
Yep.
You know, playing teams charts really helps with that. But this is like it's different than transitioning in your typical teams song.
Yeah, stage sharing is a good way to phrase it.
Yeah. Stage sharing.
500 combo.
I'll have to do this after. I can't drag and drop everybody. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the score. 95366.
Nice, very nice score.
Quad star.
All right.
Star.
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 So one last team, Team Meow Mix,
Yep, Meow mixes up.
MCAT and Hints.
Yeah, y'all can get a warm-up if you want. Yep, they'll be allowed one warm-up song followed by the set. And again, they can play the set in any order they wish.
Got to keep pressing the star until you get the one with the downwards inflection. Star. Star.
Yes, from the previous round, the top 8 round, Meow Mix was the second highest placing team.
So, you're about to see some very good teams.
Wow,
Some
that was
high
great.
quality
Who are you?
teams and
Select your difficulty. Give it your best. Team mode selected. Select the song.
Wow, imagine posting the wrong link to the bracket. I posted the admin version.
Okay. Select options.
Crab Rave as a warm-up. This one's got a lot of galbs, really fun chart. Crab movement.
oh yeah. All of the Crab Rave charts are very high quality. I mean, if you're gonna license Crab Rave, it was apparently so expensive that it was the only song in that December song drop. If you're gonna license Crab Rave, you're going to put maximum effort into every inch.
This song, I believe, was also the introduction of the plus charts being filled out for all the difficulties.
That's right, yes. This was the first one that had a plus chart in every single slot. And I think after that, if not every single chart, like soon after that, every the crab, every single song now has all 11 charts. Banned by me at our SMX. J-Bean, tell us about Crab Rave.
Song about crabs and rays.
It's a song about crabs and raves. That's all we're getting from J-Bean.
That's all there is to it.
It's crabs and raves. How long were you guys like trying to get this song?
Honestly, I have no clue. I honestly have zero idea. I didn't
Kyle
know
was
it
just
coming.
like keeping it
I
secret.
didn't even know it was coming.
You didn't know? Who wrote all the charts for him?
Not me.
That's
I
the
really
thing.
don't know. I wish I knew.
I'm very sad that we lost the like
the lift.
Oh, the lift. The chartist names. I feel like it's like video games like not having a credits. You know, that's what it feels like to me. But obviously there's the other side of it.
A lot of it is
Right.
Hard to like throw everybody in there.
Right.
So, I don't know. Everyone has very different opinions about it, and I'm in the camp of, oh well.
Who cares? Huh?
I don't call the shots, so I can't really.
All right.
Right.
Song number 1, Clickbait. They're opting to choose the easiest chart for their set to begin things.
Word says, according to Kyle, asking who wrote the charts is nonsensical. The whole team makes the charts. That's definitely true to some degree. Like, I only have experience writing one chart, but in that one chart, you know, I had some ideas. I posted it. You know, Kyle took some things. He changed some things. He gave me some feedback about some other things. I had other people look at it. You know, in my opinion, it's still, you know, it's a primary person's brainchild. There's one person who's writing the majority of the chart.
He caught himself there.
Yeah, Hintz is having quite the time doing the transitions. But the accuracy is on point.
Yeah, both players are multi-rhythm game specialists. Both of them play DDR very well.
Yep.
They
I
have
think
very strong.
is in 3 different
Yes.
tournaments at this time. Well, I guess more because she's in all 3 of the
all SMX related
She's
events.
in all 3 of the SMX tournaments, and she's in DDR. And is she in Pump?
Nice.
Or is she in ITG?
That was a Quinn Star. Sorry.
Oh man, only 1 miss. And
9,
single-digit perfects.
Yeah, they did
Wow.
hit quite a few mines though. A couple mines there.
Oh, that's true.
But yes, if this wasn't brought up earlier, Hintz won a recent tournament in Ohio, a left down upright, and then MK had some very solid performances there herself too. And then last bite, Hintz was actually the one that got 3rd place for the Wild tournament.
And I think Hintz got 2nd at
CEO.
CEO.
Yes.
So, woo-wee!
However, he doesn't emphasize playing leaderboard or playing for leaderboard.
Right. I have definitely noticed that. I'm like, this guy is really good. Why isn't he on the leaderboard very
Why is he
high?
number 252?
Yeah. You know, some people that care about different things. You know, I think
it's just balancing multiple games, I believe, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, when there's like 400 songs in Step Maniacs, there's over 1,000 songs in DDR. It's a lot to keep up with. I mean, obviously, Step Maniacs is probably the one that updates the most frequently, adding the songs at the quickest rate. But it's still quite a bit. You know, when you're trying to get lamps, you know.
Oh, they remembered to start off the pad.
Yeah,
actually, this was their selections. They should know that transition at the opening.
Yeah, they have definitely practiced this song, and which is good because this is definitely one of those songs you need lots of practice on. Because especially the last behind the pad transition, you have to do it so quickly that you don't really have the time to think about it. You have to have already been moving before you know that it's coming.
Ooh, drop the roll there. I'm not sure if you noticed, but Hintz is doing the crossovers, and MCAT is opting to double step the 8th note patterns.
Very interesting seeing like teammates that do the same tech in
She
very
barely
different. Oh
got there
my
in time.
gosh!
Oh, collision! It's not
Yep.
team mode if you're not running into each other, right?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't just anticipate it coming. You have to know the chart specifically, because even if you've seen all of the different tech that the chart wants you to do,
remembering in the moment is
like being
tough.
able to quickly distinguish which one it's telling you to do. Like when you see the 4 mines, like, oh, you got to get off the pad, you got to go all the way around. When you see the big pits coming up, like, oh, it's a transition, oh, you got to come back. Yeah, this is the one.
That was a quick one.
You only get 1 measure instead of 2 measures, so players are rarely ever ready for it. But that's still a very good score. 91,000. That is, most players are just in the dance game sphere would not be able to hit that with any team.
Yeah, that one takes quite a bit of practice. The team that won our tournament in February, Ellen Co., they were very prepared for that one. I believe they went to the front, is what Lenny did.
Yeah, because there's just not enough time. Yeah, Word said you gotta go in between the bars. That's a possible way of getting there if you're really, really fast. But
I think going to the front is the smarter way to go.
Going through the front
I wouldn't have
like,
considered that until they did it at our tournament.
Yeah, and that's another tech. You can only do it on certain cabs. If you have like an older all-in-one where the cab is connected to the pads, there's not enough space to go out in front there. So that's another thing that players might be adjusting to. You know, every arcade is different. Every pad is different. You know, they.
And then on mine, I have a compact cab that doesn't have a front platform.
Right. So, you know, even though Stepper Revolution does a very good job of like standardizing like the equipment, the hardware inside of StepManiacs machines, inside both the pads and the cabs, there's still subtle differences between each one's sensitivity, you know, how close the cabs are to the screen,
Height,
the screen height, the speakers. So depending on what arcade various players are coming from, it's a thing that they have to adjust to.
Ooh, collision.
Yeah, sometimes it can be difficult to see. You know that there is a transition, but you don't know which way the transition is telling you to move.
Yes, and it depends on your scroll speed. Sometimes having a slower read speed helps with reading the transitions, but at the expense of timing, because a lot of players like to read faster.
Nice. MCAT got all of that slowdown.
All right, and then this is just the 8th note section.
Is this the last song? No, we have one more song.
We have VTubers Never Die after this.
Right.
Nice. 97.506. Strong showing by them. I actually need to get off in a second myself, too. I got to give out prizes in a little bit.
You got to get off for what?
To give out prizes.
Oh.
After we determine the top 4.
Okay.
So current standings as of right now.
Player difficulty.
As of right now, KDPN has 13 points.
Select the song.
Shinoboy has 10, and then we have 5 on Ancient Rock.
So is this the last song?
Yes. And then Meow Mix's rank will not be calculated until we put their scores in. So they have 3, 6, 8 points as of right now. So if they get first place on this one, I think they're still second place, even if they get first. We shall see. KDPN has a 98.821, so if they would like to get either first or second place, I think they have to get at least like a 99 on this chart.
Okay.
Relatively straightforward. Just gotta watch out for the mines in the center step. Some pad sharing here. The rhythms aren't too bad to time though. As long as one person can maintain a top perfect, it'll be an APC, which I believe we just saw. Some solo sections coming up here.
I can hear them stepping like how you do. Hard steppers.
Coming to the outro now. Watch out for the mines again. All right. Coming up in the final freeze. Oh, y'all saw that green flash? 99.045. Wow. All right, we got our final results in. So our top 4 finishers. First place we have Team KDPN. Second place Meow Mix, Shinoboy in third, and Ancient Rock in fourth. Let me go give out prizes.
All right. Time to announce the winners. All right, Jelly Slosh is going over there to announce the winners. All right. Oh, let's see. There's no... You gotta do it in front of the cab. Are mods allowed? Seems slow and no arrow mod and no bar. Mods are allowed. Yes. Seems slow and no bar. All right, so announcing the winners. You can't hear it, but winners are being announced right now. In fourth place is Ancient Rock. In third place is Team Shinoboy. In second place was Team Meow Mix. And in first place is Team KDPN. So they all got to pick. They got their pick of all of the fancy cry cut, whatchamacallits, little keychains and whatnot. You can't really see it because we don't have we have one camera and it's not pointed at where they're announcing the winners. Yeah, thank you, Word, for explaining the team tech. But yeah, with that, that is, I believe that is the end of the team tournament. Congratulations to all 11 teams. They did it fantastically tonight. Everyone put their best foot forward, and we got to see some really high-level teams. Probably some of the highest-level teams you will ever see until next year. Right now they're taking the picture. You get a nice butt view of the picture. I'm sorry, we don't have cams for this. But yeah, I believe Stir.gg has been updated with the most up-to-date information. So go check it out there. And yes, Team KDPN did win. They are in first place. Yes. I'm going to jump into a group photo real quick. I will be back in just a bit to sign off for the night. But that's pretty much it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching the team tournament. And be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Step Maniacs. Let's see what you can do. Please make a selection.
All right, yep, I'm about to turn off the stream, so anybody who's still watching, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow for Wild. And Sunday for the women's tournament. So both of those will be very hype. Be sure to come by and say hello. Starting at noon EDT. Peace.